We're all good.
Okay. Pardon me. What do we have here? All right, we're live. Good morning, everyone. I'm here. Julie's back. Beer, what is it?
Beer Stud.
Beer Stud. Okay, is here. Great. And Dave Cullinane is here. All of Dave Cullinane barely fits in the studio at this point.
Oh, body shaming.
Oh,
Bad
God.
angle.
Did
bad
I pleasure
posture.
myself to those? Oh my God.
To those
It lifts.
flies.
Lifts too. I mean, definitely something in your shoes.
No, that's not true. That's the only thing that's accurate of that photo.
I don't know, but yeah, wow. Is it a bad sweatshirt?
Bad sweatshirt, bad fit. It's all right. It's okay.
The comments were
You need
ruthless.
that. You need that sometimes to kick yourself.
Happened to me a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I saw that. I think maybe 2 years ago or so. It was a picture of Miltons, and I was like, whoa, geez.
Yep.
Still feel that way. So,
Right.
I mean,
you're going through similar adversity with the trying to become a hat guy thing.
oh, no kidding.
Saw some of those comments.
Well, the biggest podcaster maybe in the world, and the biggest podcaster, Barstool Sports, Dan Katz, reached out to me personally and said, you're not a hat guy.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Yeah. He texted me that.
I think it
actually
looks
disagree.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Julie. I mean, he's too busy, getting people fired at the company. I'll probably get fired for wearing this hat if I wear it today. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, can't do it.
So, well, I don't want to give too much away. So we were in Maine area yesterday, myself, Dave, and Steve. Tremendous, maybe a first ballot Hall of Fame. We'll tell a story down the line. Steve Robinson moment yesterday. Just incredible. Did you feel that at the moment it happened?
In
or
the
no?
moment, I felt that was an amazing interjection by Steve.
Unbelievable.
Robinson.
Unbelievable.
He is a fucking robot. Like you would not
You believe me? Oh, no, I would believe it.
Yeah.
I would believe it very much. Yeah, I don't even...
That's the weird thing about this. It
It's
was,
fine.
yeah.
It was good. So then we were in the area in Maine yesterday. So we were doing a project. It was not even show or case, just a different thing. So then we had seen a week or two ago, I don't know, Dave, is that right? Mm-hmm. That this restaurant had reached out. And I've seen this woman at a bunch of live shows. Very nice lady. And she goes there with her, did she say it was her sister-in-law, her daughter-in-law, her something-in-law?
I thought it was her sister-in-law comes to the shows with her.
Maybe. I don't know. She hates you, that lady. So
No.
she the one that you
Oh,
in the
the one with
pictures.
the one who ran to put her Kirk Minahan show sweatshirt
Yeah,
on.
she
Got
found
it.
it.
Yeah.
So we go to the restaurant in Brunswick yesterday. It was very nice. She was the woman who owns the place is a very nice woman. She was very emotional. So if people are in the area, what's the name of it, Dave?
Winners.
Winners.
Yes.
So if you're in Brunswick and you're looking for something, I had a good meal.
Yeah, you know, hot dog something? What?
Yeah. Didn't eat the bun. See, Dave, there's a little tip there.
Yes, that's smart.
The fries I thought were good. Colin just mauled mine. I think I had two, and he just inhaled them. It was unbelievable. I think Steve, like Harry Minahan himself, you give him full. Ooh, speaking of which, Dave, you got to set an alarm. Boy with Uke tickets going sale in 30 minutes.
Okay.
So let me know.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Just pausing after I said I'm on it, so I can hear Harry say that's what she said. So
Don't you hate that you don't have to go to the Ticketmaster?
yes, a pain in the ass.
No, but that was a good experience back in the day, trying to go to the line.
No, I
to
liked
buy the
going to
tickets.
like Strawberries and Sam Goody and Filene's used to do
Yeah,
it.
now you probably had to become a verified fan.
It's something.
It's so
They had the American Express one and they didn't. What was I saying before that? So we went there. Oh, like Harry himself. I think Steve, Dave, had 4 ginger ales last night at dinner.
I saw at least 3. I believe.
Like ginger ale. You just kept drinking ginger ale.
Ginger ale's great, though.
I know,
It
but
reminded me that ginger ale's great.
But that's a lot. But I think of ginger ale, I think of being sick. So I didn't, I don't know. But we had a good time. I think it was the Steve Dave dynamic of the dinner or anywhere is interesting.
That was way more normal than I bet you were expecting.
Kind of,
Yeah.
I suppose. You tried to interject some personal stuff, and Steve was not having any of that. So.
A meeting of
Right.
great minds.
It was
Yes,
it was some downtime, so I figured I'd throw it in there.
Yeah, it didn't really hit.
Though I had a joke that hit for Steve hard.
I know, and it wasn't really. It was pretty on the nose. He loved it.
It was in line with Steve's
Got the
interjection.
second laugh. It did. Yeah, it was cousins with that.
I just imagine them one-upping each other the entire time.
No, no. Steve is the alpha in that. Like he's assumed that you're comfortable with him sort of pretending like he's like second in command. I think in those situations.
Yes.
Put it this way. Steve sat down at this particular thing.
Right.
Yeah, which is like a Steve thing.
But everything was set up before.
Oh,
I think if it
I
wasn't,
know.
He
but-
would have offered to help and all.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying I think it's very funny.
Yes.
It's a very Steve thing.
Yes.
But Steve's in his element.
There was a thing you said you knew about that he did
Yeah.
that I didn't know you did.
Right. I did that just to annoy you.
I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
was fine. I didn't make a big deal.
No, I know. It's just funny. It amuses me. It gets me through life. I mean, is that so much to ask? You eat. I do things like this. We all have our comforts, okay? Jesus. So Dave was saying to me yesterday, before we get to all the other stuff, at dinner, Dave said that first. One thing about Dave though is like, so the woman says that the chicken tenders are the best in the state.
Yeah.
It's like Dave is one of these people who just believes it. He kept saying, "He's like, what did she say was the best in the state?"
Well, I don't believe that it's the. I just meant like that's what she was endorsing us.
Was it
to
good?
Get. Yeah, they were good.
Okay.
They were really hot. So it's tough. Yeah,
That's good though.
Yeah.
I like on a little less cheese on the nachos in the future myself on that, but whatever. What was I going to say about this? Oh, so Dave says that your dad, the Big Jack, is having an emotional breakdown.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He's just hurting. He was like.
He said
I
he's
guess
not going.
He's considering not going to a wake for this gentleman, and he's like.
He's hurting, you said?
Technically, I was talking to my mom last night. Like him and this guy's neighbor would almost be the only people that would be at the front of the line. Like they would be considered
He's gotta
family in
go.
this
He's
situation.
gotta go.
I actually don't agree, and I thought you.
You don't agree you should go?
I think he should go.
I don't think
You
it
should
matters.
definitely go.
I don't think
It's
it matters.
nice to go. You should-
No. So my thing is like, yes, if you're comfortable going, obviously.
well,
go.
yeah. I mean, if it's.
But if you're gonna be emotional, like
what's wrong with that?
He's going to
I
have
was
to get
emotional.
hugs.
I was emotional at my dad's. Wish I had not gone.
right, but I don't think it matters that much. Is my only point. Like
Well, it
he's
matters
gonna
to
find
people.
way. He's gonna find his own way to honor this guy. Like I'm going to pay my respects to a guy that I knew my whole life and just going. But he wasn't my best friend. He was my dad's best friend, so he can honor him however he deems.
How is your dad?
necessary.
How is your dad acting? What's going on? How is this manifesting itself?
I saw him the other day. He was just normal in that spot, but I guess on the phone, like when he talks about it, he just like started. I've never heard this, never seen this from him ever.
He's crying
yes,
with you.
not with me, with other people. He's been
That's probably why he doesn't want to go. He doesn't feel
correct. Yeah,
comfortable.
correct.
I just feel like if he
I'll
doesn't
just
go,
break
he's going to
down.
regret it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A regret what? You're just going to pay your respects to an individual.
Well, that's what it all is. I mean, should I have
Correct.
not gone to my parents?
No, but
because
he's
I was
going
be
to
upset
find his own way
or-
to do that. So that's why I don't
It's
think
an
it's that big of a
important
deal.
catharsis.
How's he going to do it?
That's up to him. I don't know.
Well, I'm just curious. Like, what would be his? Was going to?
Well, let's say it was my best friend and I was too emotional. Like maybe I would go to the cemetery.
David
every
Spade didn't go
Sunday.
to Chris Farley's funeral.
There you go.
Is that true?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Well,
I just think it's up to
I'm
every
not.
individual
I'm not.
person. Yeah.
I understand that, but I think it's. I guess just weird not to go. I would go. I kind of want to go anyway.
I just don't think it's one of those things you end up regretting because you're gonna. He will find
Is
his
Big
way.
Jack a regret guy?
No, he's not a regret
Not
guy.
a
He's a
regret
move
guy?
on guy. He's a take his shirt off and chop some wood guy.
I
Is he just
think
upset because he won't be able to see over the coffin?
it's possible.
Oh, good one, Mike.
What's that?
Good one.
Well, he's new. He's trying. What was I going to say before that terrible joke? Oh, it threw me off. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Such is
he'll
life.
end up
Such
going.
is life.
He'll end up
What's-
going. That's all.
What is that? If he feels like he
Go
should-
with
No,
him,
my
Dave.
mom will.
Hey,
make
Dave, why
him
don't you
go.
pick him
I
up?
am going. I am going.
You're going, okay.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe is it easier because in your dad's mind because he doesn't have any family, so like he wouldn't feel guilty about not going.
No, it's
You know
purely,
what I'm saying?
It's purely that he would be too emotional going there. That's
Right.
purely the only thing. Yeah.
And he'll have to hug people. Probably.
Right. That's awkward.
You're not going to hug him?
No.
You haven't talked to him at all about this? Like you didn't talk to me? You didn't call me? You drove the car for 7 hours yesterday. You didn't call him?
No, I didn't call him
You
yesterday.
check in, say how you doing?
No,
Dad?
I went and saw him at the house, and we just like kind of said quickly and brushed it off and moved on to the next thing. Yeah.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah. That's his problem. I mean,
No,
brought it up.
that's not a question of problems.
This isn't. You don't pry at people when they're experiencing loss. I don't
It's
know.
not prying. It's being concerned.
He knows I'm concerned. He knows. He knows.
The anniversary of my dad's death yesterday. Dave didn't ask me about it. Didn't reach out at all.
I should have. I apologize.
It would
for
have
that.
great. I would have definitely give you a long answer on that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry your dad's struggling. Does he want to come on and talk about it?
No, he just definitely does not want to come on.
Sure.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking. I mean, this is a place where people do things.
Kirk's a
like that.
professional. He'll help him.
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, Julie's dad wouldn't be able to get out of the house. Literally, he'd be stuck in there. I saw. I was flipping around. Hoarders was on last night, and a woman literally got stuck in her house. Her foot got. She couldn't get out of her house. They had to like come and get her out.
It's
Kind of funny.
I
Have you been
didn't-
there lately?
I was there 2 weeks ago.
How was it?
It was fine. It was better than I expected. But I didn't go inside.
No.
He wouldn't let us.
You don't go inside, right?
No, I haven't been allowed to in years.
You went with your who? Your
My aunt.
You go with your aunt, right? Yeah. What happened?
It was good.
Did you take him out or?
Yeah. I took him on a hike. That was nice. We did
Okay.
like 6 miles, which I kind of think he wasn't prepped for. He's like 68 and doesn't
Oh,
hike.
well, yeah.
But it was good. It went better than I expected, but he doesn't really want a lot of help. My aunt stayed like after I left to like do a few things for him.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the buildup was tough. Like the week before, I become like an older version of myself. Like before I like got over all that stuff. You know?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, not older. A previous version of yourself.
Yeah. Previous version.
How long were you there for? Like a couple of days? Or?
Friday to Tuesday.
Were you there? You weren't there for work at all. You just went for that.
No, I just went for that.
Wow. Okay, and you just stay at a hotel somewhere or something?
Yeah, country club. Really nice golf course, actually.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And what's your story?
So
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm from Connecticut. I have a podcast. I'm on my 2 week. I just quit my job 2 weeks ago, so I'm on a 2 week break. So I decided I'd come and say hi.
What were you doing for work before this?
I'm an underwriter for an insurance company.
Oh, okay. What's your podcast?
Drinking alone with friends.
I'm sorry?
Drinking alone with friends.
Drinking alone with friends.
Yes.
Am I familiar with this podcast or not?
Probably not.
Okay. What's it about?
Yeah. So we have 3 friends. Myself, a friend in Montana, and a friend in North Carolina, and we basically hop on a call and we review beer. And
Okay. Am I looking at it right now? Drinking alone. Friendly beer reviews.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's us, and we basically try beers from around the country and review them. And
Every 2 weeks, it looks like.
every 2 weeks.
Some movie talk too.
Yeah, we talk about movies, talk about games, talk about beer, talk about pop culture in general.
Okay. Have you heard it yet, Dave, or no?
No, I don't like weird beer, so I don't think it'd be up my alley. I'm a Bud Light guy through and through.
Which one is that? The one we're supposed to hate or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I like Bud Light too.
And apparently, did you see that
Fenway
viral
Park.
video? Yeah.
Yes.
What's up with that?
I don't know. My guess is it's not real. Maybe it's real. But do you think people? Again, I say this. Do you think people are at the Red Sox game are really thinking that much about it?
I
Like
wouldn't
that
think
much
so.
about it?
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, I don't know. No one is in line.
I know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it
Maybe
felt
he just
fake.
timed it, and I mean all that.
There's also nobody at the game. I don't know.
Yeah, all that IPA stuff is really popular now.
I know,
So
but
maybe that's-
nobody is getting one. Maybe. I mean, who knows? I guess it could be. I suppose. So okay. So there you go. So do you have a new job yet or no?
Yeah, I start on Monday.
What are you doing? Same thing.
Same thing, just different company.
In Connecticut.
Yeah, remote in Connecticut.
Remote in Connecticut. Okay, the company's not in Connecticut.
Correct.
Okay, family.
Family, married with a wife.
Married with a wife. Okay, that's a surprise. Kids?
No.
No kids.
No kids.
Any plans?
So we're eventually yes.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Unfucking believable. This guy's 15 years younger than I am. That's so sad how old I am. I would have guessed you were 50 years old.
That's really mean.
I would say no, Dave.
I would have said somewhere around 40.
Yeah. I mean, I'm old. I'm not saying I look any younger than him, but it's so sad that you are. Am I 49?
Sounds about right.
48. 48. I'm 48. Jesus Christ. So you're the class of like 2007 or something?
From high school?
Yeah.
06.
My daughter was born the year you graduated high school. It doesn't make any sense. I don't believe that.
I'm 10 years younger than you.
How old are you?
38. Almost 38.
I guess you're in your early 60s.
Thank you.
That's unbelievable. You're 38?
Almost.
I'm bad at age. You look fine for you guys both. But I'm terrible with age anyway. So yeah. So you're. I would have thought like you would have been too old to have kids.
Yeah. No.
You gonna do it?
We think so. We had kind of a couple health issues. Or I've had a couple of health issues the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of slowed that down.
Okay.
I'm a thyroid cancer survivor.
Okay. Oh. Too bad you survived, but hey, what can you do? We'll all get through the show. I mean, I guess we wouldn't have had that joke, Dave.
I'm happy.
No, that's good. Thyroid cancer survivor. That's not a. I mean, I would call that sort of a bullshit cancer, but fine. Like
Had 3 surgeries.
well, it's not like brain or pancreatic. Like I would say, it's more like the colon cancer neighborhood. No, 3 surgeries.
Yeah, 3 surgeries.
Oh, so you're gonna get it again?
We hope
Lock
not.
Dave or no?
I'm not going to lock that in.
No.
I'm not
What
gonna
percentage are
lock
we giving?
I'll give it a 30% chance it comes back.
Okay, we're gonna be nice.
He's a
Fine.
doctor. Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I feel like it's like a 70% chance.
I was gonna say 70. Okay, good. Well, I hope not. So when did you first get it?
During COVID.
Oh, so you've had 3 surgeries in 3 years.
Yeah.
So what do you start feeling?
So I had a lump on my neck over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
As you can see my nice, awesome scar.
Yes, I see that.
I had a lump over here that during COVID, when I had the COVID beard that came down to like here,
Yeah.
it kind of hit it. And eventually
Oh, so you didn't even know you had it.
no, I just said to a doctor, I said, hey, there's this lump over here. And it was like, stop.
It's good you went. Jesus, you'd be dead. Probably, right? No?
It probably, I mean, it's a very slow cancer, I guess.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But I think it would have been a lot worse.
When was your last surgery?
January.
It was just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, you feel good now?
I feel
Numbers are all good and everything?
I feel so much better today than I did before my surgery in January.
How often do you have to get, like, where are you at now in the recovery sort of?
So I got to go down to Texas to MD Anderson every 6
Yep,
months.
that's in
to
Houston, right?
retest. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing better. Dave, you look concerned.
Who's the celebrity who just said they beat pancreatic cancer? You don't see that.
Maria
headline.
Menounos.
Ah, Boston.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Nothing against her. I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
I always get nervous when celebrities get sort of new. They have some new. It makes me nervous. I hope she's gonna be okay.
Yeah, you don't see that headline too often. So.
No, we don't. I know. I wouldn't spike the football on that personally, but I hope she's gonna be okay.
Yep.
Anyway, so that's good. So welcome. What else is going on, Dave?
Well, we got to talk about the Mintzy news from the past couple of days. I know you spoiled it with Mutt. You gave Mutt Stack the exclusive.
A little rattled because I left my money clip wallet, whatever, in the car.
Okay.
It has my credit card I need for the tickets. So at about 9:56 or 7, I'm going to leave for a minute and go get it. Just let me know when it's
Do you want me to pull up the Ticketmaster on my end too, just in case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry's very concerned about about these BoyWithUke tickets. So
Are you going with him?
I don't know.
Is he that popular?
He's like a big. I don't know who's popular, who's not. Like he's big on TikTok and Insta. I don't know.
I listened to like a song after you were talking about it.
Yeah.
Not for me though.
No, not for me either. But it's kind of like Imagine Dragons-ish, kind of. Wouldn't you say, Dave, or no?
That's what it sounded like when we played those clips.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was on Mutt Stack. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Mintzy. So I mean, I don't know. So we talked about the other day on the show. Mike joked around, and we were joking that, geez, Dave will probably fire him as a joke. So he winds up getting fired for rapping a lyric, the N-word in a lyric, which I don't know. I mean, is obviously if you would,
Stupid mistake.
yeah, if you had been to dinner with Steve last night, believe me, you would have been. It was flowing like the ginger ale. So yeah, so he does that, and so I find this like I hate doing this. I think I said this with Mutt. I hate doing this where I actually do understand both sides because I hate it. I am morally, philosophically, completely opposed to somebody being fired for saying a lyric in a song. It's of course absurd. It's stupid. It's nuts. We all know that's dumb. We all know it's, Mintzy's a nice guy. He's a simple
Very
guy.
nice
He's
guy.
a sweet moron who read a word and instantly regretted it. It didn't mean anything by it. Nobody was actually offended by it. Nobody's hurt by it. Nothing. 0.0. So now, here's the reality, though, is you live in a situation where you sold your company to a huge business that has to make business with other people who want to make your life difficult. And then once you do that, your hands are, there's nothing you can do. I didn't talk to Dave. I talked to Erica a little bit, and Dan, and they fought hard for Mintzy, but it doesn't matter anymore. Like they work for a company now. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even before Penn got him and Cherna, they wouldn't have fired Mintzy for this. No way, no how. Now you're gone. My only issue with that is this. When you start giving in to fear of what somebody's going to do, they own you. Like one day they're gonna wake up and they're gonna watch this video and say, geez, I don't like Dale Bear, so we're gonna pull the license. Like, they don't care. They just they hate Dave and they hate Barstool, so people want to fuck with them. So when you start giving them, they start smelling blood. Then I think it becomes difficult. That I think would be my biggest issue with it. I understand it. I get it. It's a business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. But if they want to get you, they're going to get you.
It's a really tough spot. Obviously, you understand both sides, but nobody was fucking talking about this. This had no reaction whatsoever. There was
Mutt told me on the Mutt Stack yesterday, which was dreadful. I mean, it was a dreadful experience. Horrific experience.
I couldn't get through it.
It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me on May 4th. Yeah. Any May 4th of my life yesterday was that experience with Mutt. And I watched my dad bleed out after he died 6 years ago. This was way worse. First of all, Mutt, whatever. He's a fucking idiot. But he did say that they asked Jay Snowden about it in some meeting yesterday. Did you hear him say that?
I didn't get that far, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's tough. It was tough.
I did know the earnings call was going on. They asked Erica about it. They talked about it.
So I get that, but like when these, I don't know. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about the Gambling Commission. I know nothing.
Yeah.
But it seems like they have a real hard on for Barstool.
I just don't think, even if you're looking for something out of Barstool, just to fuck with them, I don't think they would have found that to fuck with them a year from now or whatever.
But remember, they can just pull it whenever they want.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I feel bad for Mintzy. I like him.
It's never as bad. Like the bad part is talking about it after. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
Remember when Steve pulled the FCC things? That's because you fucked around after you did that stuff.
Sure, but the FCC couldn't take me off the air. Like they could try, they could fight back, but like they couldn't just say, "Hey, you're gone."
Yeah.
Like, they could pull your license, but it has to be holding. These guys can just pull their license today for no reason.
Right. Yeah.
So but my point is, well, great. Now you give him Mintzy. So let's say I don't know, whoever says something on some gambling thing, then you fire them, then you fire. If they say, hey, we didn't like that Kirk Minahan was making fun of Maria Menounos, even in a sarcastic way, that's hurtful.
Yep.
Do you fire me for that? Probably now.
Maybe. Yeah.
So when you're a business now, like I have a contract with Penn, not with Barstool, not really. So now I know, like Penn can just say, hey, we're going to fire you. You know, we value these partnerships more than we value as a personality. And of course they do. It's a business. Like you'd be a child not to understand that.
So sad though.
It is, but that Barstool is gone. Like that's they sold out. Like,
yeah. So what do you think's the impact on Barstool long term? Like all the backlash was pretty.
Yeah, but like what? Like you think people aren't going to listen to Spittin' Chicklets because Mintzy got fired? They're all silos.
Yeah.
Like I don't like people aren't going to watch clips on. I don't know. Like what brand? I feel like Barstool is a bunch of individuals now. Like, what brand gets hurt? Pardon my take. This show?
Yeah.
Spittin' Chicklets, Foreplay, the one with the girl in the bikini asking lifeguards questions. Like who gets?
No. Yeah. None of those brands.
That's what I mean. So I don't know. Maybe like I think people look at like I see comments and stuff, but I don't know how that translates. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just the diehards that are in like Barstool subreddit or something like that.
Oh,
They're
for sure.
irritated.
But they're not going anywhere. It's like the people who hate us. They listen, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
I
starts
hope
the
he has a
slippery slope.
following. Yeah.
What's that?
I hope he has a following after this. I mean, Brandon Walker was talking about on the rundown yesterday.
Oh, he'll have a following. People will follow like all the way to the bus stop. He'll pick them up and then he'll drive them and then his work shift will be over.
Oh, no, but I mean, I know Big Cat feels like terrible because I was listening. I listened to the rundown and I follow Big Cat on Twitter. So you could see them like building Mintzy up, like do Mintzy in the morning, do more for Barstool. And then it's like 2 weeks later, it's like.
Yeah. I think, there's also, look, I think there's something to the idea that Penn bought Barstool. A huge part of it was the loyalty that Barstool's audience has will translate in terms of gambling. Well, now, in a way, you're trying to change and alter that loyalty by doing things like that. Mm-hmm. So then there may be ramifications for that. Like they have to figure that stuff out. I've dealt with that. Like they either have to kind of stand and say, hey, fuck you, we're standing behind these guys, or just say, hey, we're going to fire you no matter what you do. And right now, it kind of feels like that B is the more likely scenario. So you just have to know that going forward.
Yeah. Well, there's a much.
And not worry about I don't give a fuck. I mean, they can, if they're going to, you can't sit around and say, geez, I can't say this because they might fire me. Doesn't worry. Life's too short to worry about that.
Yeah.
I think. What were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, there's much more to Penn than just, their marketing or content creation arm, right? Like if you walk into, if you walk into Plain Ridge Park Casino right now today, you're not going to see too many stoolies inside of there right now.
Right. I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. So I feel bad for Mintzy. He's a nice kid. I'm sure he'll be all right. I saw people saying he'll be back at the company. I don't think so. I don't think that's probably going to happen because I think, again, if it was up to Dave, he would have never left. If it was up to Dan, he would have never left. But those guys don't have that power anymore.
Can another gambling company give him an opportunity?
No way.
I don't think so, right?
No way. Yeah. And then, I mean, I hope so. Like, I hope he gets a job. He's welcome. He can come on here anytime he wants.
Yep.
He's welcome here anytime. I like Mintzy. So he's a good kid. I don't like seeing that happen to somebody who made an stupid but honest mistake. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why.
He didn't put that video out. He said he was going to put a video out the next day talking about it, and he didn't.
Well,
end up doing it.
I'm sure they told him not to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were really They spent a couple of days really fighting for his job. I mean, they really did. And then, they don't. It's got to be. I think that has to be a strange thing for Dave, where he literally doesn't have that power anymore.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't. Like this would have never been an issue, even because I saw this. There's some clip going around. I think Mike retweeted it where Dave was on my old podcast on Enough About Me. And I was saying to Portnoy, like, this is kind of how I was laying out what happened. I don't know if you saw this or not, Dave.
I think I saw something yesterday.
It's a mistake. The clip's sort of inaccurate because it was after the churning company bought it, not Penn. So it's like makes Dave look bad. It's not. I don't think fair representation. But
Yep.
This is how it goes. I feel bad. I do feel bad, but this is going to be. I mean, I don't know if this is a start or not. So,
by the way, to your point yesterday, it's an unfair representation of you, that clip that Mike posted of your appearance on the.
I would never retweet that. I would never retweet. Did you see that blind Mike? The one.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, who put
your
that?
Head is inside of something.
I'm
like
dressed like a girl, and like I'm in love with the. It's so amateur looking. It's embarrassing. I don't mind being made fun of. But it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was weird.
I can't retweet it. I retweeted Mike this morning for something else, but I can't retweet that.
No.
And go listen to it. Go subscribe to blindmike.net, but I can't participate in that.
No, you talked about it enough. You can't retweet that stuff.
No, Jesus. So I don't know why. You guys have any other thoughts on Mintzy?
I mean, I think he'll get a following just because people do feel bad. I mean, he is a lovable idiot. To me, he was like a way better version of Frank the Tank. Like goofy,
right?
But like a good person.
Yeah.
With a real personality.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. What do you think?
Half in on the joke, half not. It was like the perfect sweet spot.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw some Frank clip yesterday. I was like, they lost. He was like mad. But he walked over and waited for Rowan, whoever, to film him. I'm like, oh, this is so fake to me. I'm so sick of this idiot. Fire him. Jesus. God.
He's wildly popular though, which is so.
He is, but people are stupid. You know, I don't know.
That is facts.
I mean,
that is.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I mean, good for him and good for Clemmer, I guess. But I don't really understand it.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on that, Dave, or no?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just one of those shitty situations that you understand from both sides. It's tough because you want to tell companies like you need to be proactive, not reactive. This is a proactive move.
No, I would say I actually don't really. I understand why they did it, but I would tell them they don't need to do it. Like every time companies like this are going to go the most cautious route. It doesn't, like, I don't know. If you're just going to placate these people. It's like Murchison. If you placate them enough, you give them that, they're just going to, believe me, they're not going to be like, oh, you fired this guy. Oh, that's great. We're going to look at you now completely differently. They're going to be like, oh, good. Now we know that you're pussies.
Yep.
Now we're going to go for the kill.
Yeah.
That's what I think they're going to say. I could be wrong. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And again, I don't know any of this stuff, but I think that was my reaction to it.
Yeah. The only entity that like Massachusetts specifically has a hard on for Dave Portnoy.
No question.
Like,
No question. We've seen it.
So that to me almost feels like the main factor in all this.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's, to me, very dangerous. I think that's very dangerous, but.
I mean, it's binary, right? Like they do what's in the best interest of their shareholders, period. So if people want to take Barstool down, and they probably do, there's competitors, and you want to tank the stock price, you can, so you have to kind of do it. It just sucks. That sucks.
Does it make you nervous as a content creator for the company that
one
fell down? Now, granted, it was an egregious error.
Yeah.
But like,
well, it's like you and I are both content crew. We both have to deal with this. You have tremendous pressure yourself.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got the guy from Wyoming,
Montana.
There's beer, there's movies, there's cancer. There's a lot going on. Yes, I'm very. No, I mean, I just know it feels kind of familiar to Murchison, which is. Like I said, you think, okay, well, that's reasonable. All right. Like you probably shouldn't have said the N-word. Well, all right. And I'm saying this from the Penn perspective. Okay, well, yeah, maybe we give him this kill. Like we give him that one. And then, they'll probably leave us alone. And then 5 minutes later, oh, wait a minute. There's a clip of whoever saying something that's sarcastic or saying something that's purposely like satirical. And they're taking it out of context. Oh, now we're going to fire this guy. And at some point, like you have to say to them, no, you either accept us who we are or do what you have to do. I think, right?
When did this happen again? I can't remember.
Mintzy?
Was it late last week?
I think
it was the beginning of this week.
Or was it Mondays? Yeah,
maybe
Monday's show.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not that long, but like, would you have expected the Daily Beast to write about it? Like, you wouldn't have expected that. I don't think it was big enough.
No.
And now you got some of the right, obviously institutions, whether it be Ben Shapiro, Outkick, writing about how big of a pussy Portnoy is for this, and it's like they understand.
Yeah,
but
they would do the same thing in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't.
It doesn't shock me the Daily Beast wrote about it, though. I mean, they're the ones who.
They wrote about it in reaction. Would they have found it and then wrote about it? I don't believe so, personally. I don't think it had that momentum. It has it now, but. Yeah.
I mean, I was extra disappointed because I was going to suggest we do a rap battle today. But
we can do that. I'm fine with
that.
I'll do that. Boston. All right, here we go. Oh, my fucking. Oh, God damn it.
Is it through Ticketmaster? I don't even see it on Ticketmaster.
Tickets are on sale in 3 minutes. So if you go to.
Yeah, who are they using?
AXS.com.
Oh, Access? Yeah.
That probably makes more sense.
You can use mine and you can just Venmo me.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that is. Venmo. Well, you're on the page right now, dude?
I'm just pulling it up now, yeah.
3 minutes, but I don't know how to get to the actual thing where I'm buying the tickets.
Is that kind of weird? You're going to send your young son to a nightclub for this?
No, that's fine. He's a pussy hound. Yeah. Let's see here.
Jesus, they're
Cocksmith.
expensive tickets.
Cox. What's
I'm
that?
seeing it now. It's counting down for us here.
Yeah, but on sale soon, but I don't have a link to it. Is it just in 3 minutes it just comes up?
Yeah, Google Access BoyWithUke and you'll see it.
I did that.
Oh, I'm seeing a countdown.
You're seeing the 3 You're seeing this right here?
I think so, yeah.
256, 255,
Right, yeah, that's just going to appear. All of a sudden, it's going to say buy tickets now.
Talk about something. I'll
Yeah,
be right back.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, guys. Yeah, the only reason I asked, that's like a nightclub on Friday and Saturday nights.
Where is it?
So I don't remember going to concerts like that. Royale
What
in
is it?
Boston.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of
It's
that.
like DJ EDM type
But
of
it's
music.
going to be like all kids,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
that guy his following is like Harry's age.
Yeah.
I assume it's standing room only at an event like this.
Yeah, GA. Yeah.
So I don't know. That Mintzy thing is sad. I'm not trying to force conversation. I don't know how you win over. Like I don't know how you appease stoolies who are upset by that. The diehard ones. I don't know how you win that situation. Unfortunately, I think just time they forget. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think that'll blow over with the stoolies. I think that it has bigger implications to
because you were a
everybody who's
stoolie
got a
first, right?
target
You
on
said before the
Barstool.
show you found Kirk through Barstool.
So yeah, I found Kirk. I was just literally looking for a podcast one day and it just popped up.
Oh, so it's not as like I thought you were like a Big Cat guy or a Dave guy
No.
before. No,
I was. Well, so I started following, I knew Dave before because I went to school in Boston when Barstool was being built. And during COVID, I started watching his unboxing video. He was like the only one putting out content.
Yes.
And like, I was like super depressed. Like I'm a social person. So I would just like watch all his unboxing videos and his content. And then I started listening to his show that's now not on the air.
Yep.
And then when he came on this show, I was like, oh, let me listen to that. And my brothers and cousins love Kirk. So now Kirk surpassed Dave.
Well,
to me,
to his point,
he's
do you
still
think,
great.
Do you think like BFF's listeners that's Dave's biggest podcast now? Do you think they give a fuck about this? No.
No.
It's not gonna change their listening habits.
No.
So yeah. You got 1 minute.
All right. How dreadful was that minute on the air?
Oh, it was
Bad?
rough. Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really terrible.
I had to go into like radio host mode. It was tough.
What'd you say?
We brought back up Mintzy because that was just like, important.
you reset.
Yeah, I asked.
Oh, we got Justin today, right?
Yeah, Justin's ready.
Okay,
Ooh,
go ahead.
entertainment
Whatever.
minute?
Go ahead, yeah.
I asked him about his fan. Like he found you. I thought through Barstool, but he's just saying he found you randomly, basically.
How'd you do that?
I was looking for a podcast to listen to while I'm at my desk one day and it just popped up.
I appreciate your honesty. Let me see here. Nathan Apollo is opening for him. Does that mean anything to anybody?
No.
No, never heard of him.
Okay. Just nervous for Harry. I don't know.
Are you gonna have to like drop him off and then just like hang out in Boston, and just like drive around till the concert's over?
He has a sister who's going to be in high school.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a perk. Yep.
What do you want me to say? Did you want me to like point people to the show, Dave? Jesus Christ.
That's true. 13 seconds.
Think this is what people feel like for our shows?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even worse, probably.
I doubt it. This is exciting. I'm actually excited. I'm actually going to chill here. All right, now what, Dave?
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, now what though? Now the
Now
ticket.
we just wait. Now they're coming up. Get tickets.
All zeros.
How many do you need?
I'm going to get 4, but it's all zeros. Where are the tickets?
Just type 4. It's probably all standing room.
No, it's not. Oh, here it is. Get tickets.
1, 2.
All right. Here we go.
Thank you for counting to 4, Dave. 2, 3, 4. Best available. Any price level.
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to create an account.
Mobile free delay. What is this? I'm just going to will call it. Who cares? How is
You got to create an account.
No, I don't. I do? Where? Continue. I do?
Yep.
Oh, you got to be fucking shitting me. You cock-sucking fucking cunts.
Want me to do it and then you figure it out?
No,
Figure
shut
it out
up.
then?
Shut up.
He's got it.
God damn it.
Dad of the year.
What's my email? Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I haven't reset my email for this yet, so I should probably do that. Password. Kevin Mailer. What, 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, 1 number. What the fuck? What's a character?
Like
Exclamation
pound.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. 1 uppercase character?
Just always do the exclamation point at the end. That's easy.
What's an uppercase character?
No, you need
Capital A.
uppercase and a character.
No, it says 1 uppercase character,
Oh.
1 lowercase character.
That's just the letters.
Oh, all right. Well, Jesus. All right, that should work. All right, we're not there yet.
Nathan, Nae.
Don't be an asshole, Dave. I'm trying to do
You
this.
kill. Wow.
Sorry, his name's not Chase.
It's not the name. It's the spelling of the name.
S.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. I don't know how to do
Well, you have the tickets.
Oh, not yet.
Well, you have a countdown. You probably have
What's
nine,
the CVV
9 minutes
code?
left.
Oh, it's this thing? Kate always does this stuff for me. Next. I'm not saving for future purchase. That's how I try and get you, Dave.
Yep. Right.
Totally.
All right. You want me to let go of mine?
No, hold on.
Yeah, just keep them.
It's not working for some reason. Payment info. Cancel next. Why is it not working? Card number. Well, I probably won't say it out loud.
Not a good idea.
I don't get this.
I really want to help you.
It's not working out here, Julie.
Like dying to be like, if you were my husband, I'd be like, just give it to me.
I'm sure you would. Let me see this here. 650. Coach, it is 4 digits.
It's the 4 on the front. You have an
No,
Amex.
It is. I know. That's what I did. I did the one on the front. Oh, no. I did that. Just cancel, but for some reason, the next won't hit. Come here, Dave.
I have like extreme anxiety.
I know. I really want to help.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
But the next button is dead.
Is there another field?
Oh wait, your name.
I did my name.
Just click it again and then go off of it. Click go. Oh.
No, but that's...
Instead of clicking next, click go.
Is it because I have my middle initial? Because it's on the
Yeah.
card. Oh, I gotcha. It used to have it, not anymore. All right. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Dave, that sweatshirt's a much better fit.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh, I could stand to lose 10 pounds.
Same.
I wasn't going to say it, but
That's bad. I mean, yeah, no kidding. Obviously, no chemo for this guy.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm stressed out.
so I only have 6 minutes. Just to let you know.
Shut up. I agree.
Okay.
Test, confirm purchase. Why is confirm purchase now dead, Dave? What the fuck?
Oh no.
Please make
Oh.
a selection. Oh, I got you.
I thought you had to go to the email. That would have been devastating if you had to
That
go to
would
the
have
email.
been life-ending, honestly.
This was like literally my cousin Tommy when you bought tickets
got
to
him.
your show.
Did it?
Yes,
We
Boy
got
with
him.
You
You.
got him?
I'm so happy for Harry.
So am I. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Is this his first concert?
Yes. Hello?
Live from the Town Fair Studios, Mike Francis and Mike Son, joined by our good friend Kirky. Hello, dear. How are you? Derby weekend. Gonna talk a little horses. Horse. Kirky, what's the feel of the field this weekend? You got any picks? I know you're a big gambling extraordinaire. Any picks here for the Derby weekend?
Well, there's a big favorite, Mike, isn't there? Who is it? Mutt was telling me this.
Yeah, Forte. I know him well. It reminds me of when Bill Belichick, a friend of mine, when the Patriots were a big favorite. Forte, there's a lot of pressure. I say it all the time. When DiMaggio is DiMaggio, he's DiMaggio. When Forte is Forte, he's Forte. So
Right.
yeah, he's the fave.
I'm gonna say, much like Joseph Forte, the Celtics' first-round draft pick many years ago, Forte is gonna flop in the Kentucky Derby. I am gonna go with the 4-horse in this race.
Okay, that's confidence game. My
Yes.
pick is, as you know, I have a lot of friends. 2 Phils, Phil Mickelson and Phil Leotardo. 2 Phils, I know them very well. We've gone out to dinner, as I mentioned, with Bill Belichick and Bill Parcells. It would be nice if there was a 2 Bills. If there was a 2 Bills and a 2 Phils. When 2 Bills is 2 Phils, he's 2 Phils, and he pays 2 Bills.
Okay. Do you,
All right?
Mike? Let me ask you a question. I don't know what kind of fan you are. Do you rap at all? Do you have any rap songs you want to sing to us today?
No, I don't rap, but I do have some celebrity tickets there. Are you interested in that?
Celebrity what?
Celebrity tickets. I have some celebrity guests to make some picks.
I figured we might. Go ahead.
All right. John Sterling with the celebrity pick. John, who are you picking? Well, I'm picking evil angel of empire, because the Yankees are the angel and the evil empire. So the angel of empire is the evil empire. Oh, Susan, who do you pick? Susan, who do you pick? Oh, well, I'm going to take Rocket Man, Johnny boy.
This has turned into, what's his face?
Because Roger Clemens is a Rocket Man. Oh, it was so glorious. I've never had anybody in my box, but I loved when
Well, Susan, I don't think that's appropriate, Susan.
Okay, guys, that's good. How about we sing it out with a little song? Everybody gets involved.
Go ahead.
It's a horse race. You got to be running down a dream. Oh, that's right, Johnny. My dream is to work with you. Ooh, running down a dream. Oh, my whole Kentucky home. Oh, let's go, Yankees. Ah!
Thank you, Sour Shoes. First, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm exhausted right now.
You got your tickets. That's all that matters.
I guess. That was an emotional experience. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
The fees are outrageous.
He's going to be ecstatic.
He'll be happy. But those fees are nuts.
Yeah, that's the world today. The fees almost cost
Like
more than
$25
tickets.
each. The fees are like $80.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so congratulations to Harry.
There you go.
Now I can worry about the show. What else?
How about Andrea Estes? That column, the MBTA story, that Emily Rooney.
We'll get there in a second.
Yeah.
So I teased at the beginning of the on social media this morning. You know what I was talking about, Dave?
That I have an enemy?
Yes.
I figured you meant the girl with the sweatshirt, but I think you got somebody else now.
The girl with
What
the
girl?
sweatshirt.
Last night she hated me. You
Oh,
said.
no.
Yeah.
I did see some of the responses to when I said you have an enemy, though. You see here on social media, which is always a fine place to go.
I was looking at that before the show.
No,
too.
it's not. I'm defending Dave. It's a bad sweatshirt.
It's a bad sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say, Dave?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I threw it away as soon as I saw the comment.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's gone.
No. I said, Colleen has a new
donate.
enemy. Some people are saying, let me see here. Somebody said his tits, which is ridiculous. Obesity is your enemy, somebody said. That's not right. Is he using the Richter scale for a 9.5 measurement? Andy Nolan's shoulder said, please make him address his childbearing hips.
Yeah, just about the camera, too. I didn't get it. Was an old phone, I think. So.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Also, Kirk looks so trim next to you. It's
That's true,
hard.
too.
I don't know
That's
about
true.
That
That is true.
We all battle with it.
Yeah.
So I do a show at Riggs, a golf podcast at Riggs, a gambling show. So we made our picks. And during the show, we joked around about this text we got from Live Events Lisa. She was, whatever. She was trying to involve us in some joke involving Hannah Cook. Is that her name?
Yes.
So I am driving yesterday up to Maine for our project. And I get a text. At 1:06, we're done. I'm only nice to you. Sad. This is from Lisa.
Yes.
So I respond I look at her. She sends at 1:06, and I look at her for a bit, and I'm like, do I take this seriously? I was like, I'll play along and see if she plays along. So I kind of didn't. I think she was playing along, but I wasn't quite sure. But she seemed okay. So we're at dinner last night, and Dave manages in between serving after serving in this place. The place is actually going to close now for good.
Eat all the chicken.
The table was groaning. It was agony for this poor table. Dave mentions that Lisa, who Dave doesn't really know, not really. I mean,
We've had some good conversations.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She just, according to the quote to you. Before I want to go backwards and go forwards. I'm going to give you Dave Cullinane in a nutshell as a human being about just to give you an idea of when people say he's all over the place. Let me see here.
This will not be last night's text, was it?
No, what's that?
I texted you something, and you texted something completely unrelated.
Yeah, I just blew that one off.
Yeah, completely. I was like, wow.
Uh,
On to the next one.
Hey, listen. Wednesday, 5:42 p.m. Me to Dave. They fired Mintz. Dave. Wow. Not shocking.
I knew you were going.
Wow, not shocking.
I was
Wow.
stunned.
Not shocking is the exact opposite.
I was stunned that it actually happened, but I'm not shocked, Penn.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, no.
Wow. Wow. Not shocking.
I thought
Covered all the
same thing.
bases.
I don't even.
I have to stop texting so fast. I have to. Yeah.
It could be a wow.
No,
Not
makes
shocking.
no sense.
Pause. Think. Oh, not shocking. But it was right away. Wow. Not shocking.
Yeah, but that was.
But
what
wow.
it was. Like, wow.
Wow is you're shocked. You know what wow means?
Yeah. Wow. I was shocked it actually happened,
But not shocking.
But not shocking that
Gotcha.
Penn. I knew it was not going to be a bar.
This was not articulated here at all.
Oh no! It just was very quick. Very.
So you said to me at dinner last night that Live Events Lisa was being an asshole to you on text.
She was. I
Quote,
was the
quote,
same.
just quoting,
yeah,
just
I was
quoting.
the same as you.
Just
I was
quoting.
very confused,
Right.
and so I went into play along mode.
Was she doing that back?
I still
Well, read me the
couldn't tell.
text.
I
Yeah.
still
For
couldn't
some reason,
tell.
you wouldn't produce the text last
No,
night.
because it was like I didn't know how stupid it made me look. But
It'll make you look.
why? This is just all out of the blue at 109 yesterday.
So hold on, 109. So let's get to work.
You said you
here.
were 106.
Okay, so as long okay, so I was first. All right, go ahead.
Why? I'm so nice to you. I'm so nice to him. It's been nice knowing you. For the record, you're an asshole. He came up to me at the live show and brought it up.
Okay, so I imagine. So first of all, let me say this: she can send me any text she wants, playing around. Dave works for me. Like, I get along fine, but like, let's cut the bullshit. Like, if she's not kidding around, like, if she's kidding around with me, fine. But he's my employee. Like, he doesn't work for you. Like, fuck you. Like, you have a problem with it? Talk to me.
But maybe we're learning about her.
Don't talk to my producer. No, she can go.
But you didn't know, and
She
I
can
didn't
go piss
know.
into the wind. No, I don't have patience for that. You work for me. You have a problem with me? You want to joke around with me? That's fine. But Dave works for me. I pay his salary.
That's what I said to Riggs last night because he reached out about it because
I talked to Riggs last
he was
night.
concerned about my feelings toward the whole thing, and I just said like this is typical. They go after the lowly producer.
Right,
What
well-
happened?
well,
Why is
so-
she mad?
So what she's talking about was Hannah Cook was like not playful at all at the mini golf.
Yeah, I remember.
So
that.
I think I talked to Live Events Lisa about that at maybe that day or the next day was the live Jeff trivia show.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw her there. We had a nice conversation. And I was like, yeah, she's not playing along at all. I think that's the length and width of the conversation.
Yes,
So like, I don't know what you did. Did you say something on our show the other day?
I just said maybe just questioning. I mean, don't we ask questions around here? I just
thought-
said maybe Lisa's the real mean girl in the situation. Not
Definitely
Hannah.
possible.
Definitely, right?
So if she's
Oh.
playing around, that's fine. But like, she's going to say she is now probably. Do you get the sense she was?
I
after
think
that?
now she's playing around.
Okay,
but
because
we don't know her
go
sense
after
of humor
don't go
yet.
my employee. Like, the guy works for me. Like, he's got enough problems. Like, you want to go after me all day. But like, I don't even get the joke. I don't even like understand it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was concerning. That's what I would say. Just concerning.
Yeah, we got to learn her humor a little bit, I guess.
No, I don't want to learn anybody's humor. I don't want to be like, why? 50 years old. I mean, learn Live Event Lisa's humor. She's a fine person. I'm sure she does a fine job doing for us. But like, which is fine. But like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, if you had responded in a combative way, do you think she would have been playful?
I honestly don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. That's very confusing. Maybe she's like.
That came from the
I
clouds.
mean,
too,
she's
didn't
not
it?
content, so maybe she's trying to be funny, but
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like
capable.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dave. If you would have texted back "fuck you," like that, we
That's what I mean. I don't-
Yeah.
Which you would have been within your rights to do if you thought she was doing that.
I gotta just go. I should just default to that and then see how it works itself out.
You would have been I would have had no problem if you had done that.
Yeah.
None. Like,
I
if she does that to you, she can say,
Yeah.
I guess.
Seems like a really weird feud, kind of.
It's not even really a feud. I don't even. She doesn't like us, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. But like, what? I don't get it. I don't know.
I mean, my feelings were hurt momentarily, but then I knew like we had something to do that day. I was on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Unlike others of the company, I don't loathe her. I'll say it. I'm not sure what to say, but I got along fine with her. I didn't get it. Yeah. I thought she was kidding around with me, but then when Dave at dinner was like, I was like, what the hell's going on here? The guy works for me. Yeah. Like if I went after somebody who works for Erica, being like, hey, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. She did help us with Plymouth. She'll have that. And that was a little confusing at the start. So she
Good.
really helped us.
Congratulations. Yeah. What's her job?
Live events.
Okay, we give Barstool a sliver. Like, congratulations, you did your job. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Like Portland would say, cookie. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? Well, whatever. The thing with me is fine, but don't go after guys that work for me. I do that. That's my job. I pay them. Anyway, no, am I not? Am I over?
I agree.
No, I don't
You're
know.
protective of your people. That's fair.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever. What do you think?
I think that it sounds like she's angry at you guys. I mean, did you ever respond back to that text message?
Absolutely not. I would never do that. I don't want to be on. I would look. I'll tell you a story about this. Okay, I'll tell you guys a story because I like you guys. I was in a text thread and a text chain for a while, and then they kicked me out and it hurt. So I'm not going to participate in text chains anymore.
We did not kick you out.
I'm just not going to.
It sounds like a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, it was hurtful. It was hurtful, and it made me consider things that I've considered doing in the past. To myself.
No.
That's all. I'm just gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm
No.
gonna say. Then you made a choice.
No, we didn't. We didn't know it was a choice. I asked you.
That's you. If you know the show, you failed. You failed the test.
Okay, it was the week before I was visiting my dad. I was,
No excuse.
I was emotional, a little sensitive.
Excuses are like thyroid cancer. Everybody bitches about it. You know? That's what I say. You have a game?
I do.
Okay, look like you had notes. You have a game.
I do have a game.
Okay. Is it a game?
It is.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely the game.
Yeah.
It's definitely a game.
And preparation.
I heard him. I came in here this morning, but I was here yapping away. The two of you laughing, yapping away. It's big laughs. I was like, oh, this is going to be awful.
Getting to know each other a little bit.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Is it worth the music?
He's got it. No, it can't be music because
It's,
there's other
music
things.
related.
It's music related.
Yeah, there's sound clips.
Oh, there's production involved.
Oh yeah.
Work. A lot of work.
Oh, you know about this, Dave?
Yeah, he just gave it to me.
Okay.
So you ever played the game online called Heardle?
What?
Exactly. Okay. So
What is that? What is it?
So it was kind of like, remember when Wordle took off?
Yes.
A couple years ago.
God, those people on Twitter.
So this is kind of more music based, where you listen to 1 second of a song and you have to try to guess the song.
It's like name that tune.
Yeah, and then if you can't, you skip it and you get 3 second clip, 6-second clip, 10-second clip, 15-second clip. So that's basically what I brought in today with songs that are related somehow to the show.
Okay, that's not bad. Who am I playing against?
You're gonna be playing against Julie and Dave because Dave hasn't heard the clips either.
Is that true?
That's correct.
How do you know that, Dave?
Because he gave me a test track,
see
and
if
I
it
used the
works.
test track.
Okay, so is it somebody goes first or?
We guys can all kind of guess together. If you know it, I would not say the song out loud at first.
Well, why wouldn't I if I know it?
If you know it, you should say I know it, but like give Julie a second to like think about it.
Why would I give her a second if I'm going head to head with her?
You don't
Why
want to
would
be
I
the
do that?
first.
Why would I want to be first?
It's going to be the score's going to be time based about how long it takes you over a couple songs to guess it.
So you're gonna have a timer and you're adding it all up.
I know how long the clips are.
So you play a clip right now. Okay, so then what am I doing? If I know it in 1 second,
So
what
Dave,
do I do?
If you open up song 1, this is the test song that I.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. You want me to do the
test
track?
one you
Okay.
played.
No, do song 1. Song number 1 is the test track for the game.
That's what you played already.
This is one to introduce the game.
Okay.
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 So now you try to guess the song.
I don't know it.
I don't know it yet.
You, Dave?
I do not.
Okay. So what do we do?
So then you play clip 2.
I don't know it.
I don't know it.
But hold on. But the point is, what if I did know it?
Then you would say I know it, and you give the guess.
Okay.
And what he's going to do is add up all the times
For each person.
Yeah, so that was the second one. Yeah.
Okay. So how long do we keep playing this one for?
I did 7 songs. We're not going to do all 7 songs.
Oh, well, you're calling the shots now.
Well, unless you like it. I figured that you either would like it or would hate it.
Well, you just eliminated song 1.
What was song 1?
Song 1 is "Adore You" by Harry Styles. It was actually one of the songs you played on the Hammer show.
On the what show?
I do not know that song.
What's the Hammer show?
Remember when you did a WXX?
Oh, yes, with Steven.
Oh, I got that now. I would have had
Okay,
that now.
that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's good
Jesus, I
start.
not remember I remember the Hammer now, but yes, that was that. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Are they gonna be all that hard? Oh boy.
Some of them are going to be easier for
I'm in trouble.
Dave, some for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the first Okay, go ahead.
This is song number 2.
Can we hear it again or no? The 1 second clip?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why it's not playing again? Hold on.
Maybe. I'm not gonna guess though.
I don't have it.
Julie?
No, I'm like maybe close to
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Oh.
Nope, it's not what I thought it was. I'm in trouble.
Nope.
Go ahead. Julie, no?
No, I'm trying.
Okay, go ahead. The fuck is that?
I definitely don't know it. I don't think I've ever heard that song.
It's from a movie or something? Like I don't
It
know.
feels like, is that like a Justin Star Wars fucking
Yeah.
thing or something? I don't know. With you?
Nope.
What is it?
So that is Roddy Ricch the Box. That is also from the Hammer episode.
Oh, Jesus. I have no idea what that is.
I've never even heard of that.
I've never
song.
heard of Roddy Rich.
No? That sounds familiar. It does sound familiar. All right. We're off to a good start here. Let me hear that again. just don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure I know who the artist is. We'll go do the second one.
I like it.
What the hell is that called? It's called Silver Palomino?
Wow.
That'd be right.
Got it?
Yes.
Ding.
Let me hear some of
I
that.
don't
Does that
know.
play out a little bit? How long we have for this one?
This is a 17-second clip.
Okay.
I was barely 13 years old.
What's that from?
Devils and Dust.
Oh.
You know what that is?
It didn't sound like Springsteen to me, but
That's Bruce, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't sound
Wow, I like that song.
Beautiful song.
His voice is very odd in that one, it seems.
Is he doing a southern accent?
Just leave him alone. The guy's going through a lot. Christ, Steve was threatening to shoot him last night. Do you remember that?
I did hear that. That was not nice.
The woman who owns the place, like, yeah, I don't think we'd welcome Bruce. Because she said me being there would be like if Bruce Springsteen showed up at my house, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, if he showed up at my house, it'd be trouble or something.
What?
Yeah. What are you doing? When was that reference on the show?
That was just a Bruce song. I was just trying to find one that was difficult for you
That's
too.
a tough
They're
one.
all difficult.
Well, I mean, if you played Born USA, you would know it, no?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
from your show only
okay.
though.
I went
right?
through Spotify and found his least listened to song, and that's
pretty
that
though.
song.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that song. Go ahead. Oh, Roll Me Away.
Yep.
What do you mean, yup?
Well, you shouldn't have said it, but that.
Too
I would've
bad.
got
You didn't
too.
know it.
What are you talking about? You didn't even give me 2 seconds. You said it as
Too
it was
bad,
still
too bad.
happening.
That's a 0 for you. Yup. You're like Rico playing trivia. Like Pat.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I can't get it. I would need another clue.
Pat Benatar? No, is that
Yeah.
who sings that one? We belong to the night.
night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, We Belong.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yep.
Great song.
That is one of his best songs. That is a show reference, right?
Yeah.
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 Go ahead. I mean, are we talking the original? Or are we talking the...
You have to guess.
Can I guess now or no? Do you guys not know it?
I don't know.
Dave?
It sounds so familiar, but I couldn't guess off that.
I'm going to say Rape.
You are right.
Okay. Not Carano's
That was
parody
not-
song?
Never mind. That wasn't one.
No? Okay.
Oh,
Remember, though, think. I don't get the name right.
I'm just blanking, but it's the quality version. It's the artist.
Well, I mean, it's not my guess. You're thinking Salisbury Hill.
Yes.
I'm going to say
Peter
I'm
Gabriel.
going to say McLean's My Home. Is that the name of it?
That's correct.
Okay.
Jesus.
You did 2 parody songs in a row?
I did.
I would never have expected
I
that.
did 2 whatchamacallits in a row.
What's that?
What was a parody show?
The
we did?
Hammer.
The Hammer.
I mean, the song one was just kind of one that
Yeah.
people would know and use.
Yeah.
That was who did that parody song? That wasn't Carano, right?
I don't believe so.
No. Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
I won easily.
You destroyed it.
Yeah,
You ever
you
heard of
He,
song?
dominated
he
that.
literally wrote it for you. The game for you.
What's the show? You didn't even know anything.
I didn't even think we were going to be a part of it.
That's embarrassing. You didn't know anything.
I'm very embarrassed. I'm super competitive. I really wanted to do
God
well.
almighty.
He didn't pick any Taylor Swift, so
Well, there's a tie into the show.
Should have done a BoyWithUke song. It's kind of
yeah.
Yeah.
Should've gone that
Could have done
way.
Toxic for sure. You said you're going to see Taylor Swift in New York.
So update, I might have to sell my tickets
How
because
come?
the price has gone way up, and I'd be an idiot.
Oh, don't do that. Don't you-
The tickets in my section recently, someone put them on StubHub for $13,000 a ticket.
Did they get them?
I don't know if they're gonna get them, so I might put them on, and if I get it, like that's like $12,000 profit.
Yeah.
And if I don't get it, then I go to the show.
Yeah, definitely sell those.
I would never do that with Springsteen.
Ever? No?
But he's old. Like Taylor Swift's gonna
I
tour.
would have done it 30 years ago, though. I love the guy. Go see it.
I'm on the
If you're
fence.
a huge fan.
My like coworkers are like giving me so much shit. They're like, you could like go
Are you
on
in
a
some-
super nice
you in
vacation.
some financial trouble or something?
No, I'm not. But I'm also like, that's a really smart. I mean, if someone's like, if someone walked up to me and was like, you can have $10,000,
Right.
or Taylor Swift tickets, I'd probably take the 10,000.
And you're not a real fan of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's not real fandom. I wouldn't. I'd see Bruce.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift's fans, they're real, but they're not like Bruce fans. That's not the same.
It's not
like,
an investment. This is a 40-year
She writes her own songs, but it ain't the same as
And
Bruce.
I'm not
fans.
like doing as well as you, Kirk, either.
Well, every time you're on, you're talking about hotels and whatever.
I mean, I as you correctly assumed with Max, I still have student loans.
Right.
It's expensive to live in New York.
That's true. I understand.
Oh, she hates Max too.
I
by the way.
don't hate Max.
You hate Max.
You should hate Max.
I
Why wouldn't you
feel
hate
bad for him, actually. I wouldn't trade lives with him. He seems like kind
Who
of.
would trade lives with him? Nobody would. This guy wouldn't. He's gonna be dead in a year. He wouldn't trade lives. He wouldn't trade lives with
He
me.
does seem like a prick. I would not want to be friends with him.
No, I like him, but who the hell wants to deal with him?
I can't believe how like petty he is about like $50 Red Sox tickets or like
He's
Uber
a
Eats.
very. Was he? Oh, he hates you because you correctly said that he's a silver spoon little baby,
Yeah.
which is what I am. I don't
I know
know
plenty of people that are, and I'm friends with plenty. I went to like, school with and work with, but I just don't like when people won't admit it.
It's very weird. I don't know what's. Have you talked to him at all, Dave, lately? Or
No, I have not.
That's very strange. Yeah. And I like Max, actually. I think I'm one of the few people who actually like the guy, but I don't know what's gonna play, how it's gonna play out with him.
That Manners appearance, like, what was he on? Like, that was.
There's no way he wasn't drunk.
No chance.
But he
I've
was
been drunk many
slurring on
times. He sounded
Sunday when he
exactly-
was
Was he?
here, and I was like, maybe he just slurs.
Maybe. He didn't say much when he was
That's
here.
that's what I'm. It doesn't even matter the rest of it. He didn't do anything outside of just shitting on Julie or whatever on that show. He didn't laugh at anything. He didn't do anything.
Oh, with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's our future guest list look like? Well, how's the hater show looking for Wednesday night?
Somebody reached out.
Okay.
I told him to plan for Wednesday night. At
Who's
8.
that?
That would be Sneakers.
Okay,
I
good.
told him to plan for it if he
Yeah.
wants, and I'd let him know if there were any changes.
So he's the only one so far.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll be entertaining.
You think so?
Destroy them.
Whatever. I don't mind it. But they're welcome to come in here. People come here and love the show. By the way, he loves the show more than anybody, as you know.
Well, he travels for it.
Is that the
seemed
guy
like he had
that
a good
calls
time.
and is always like angry?
No.
About like the golden ticket guy.
No, they're very angry about that. By the way, the golden ticket guy I was messaging with the other day, he's cool with it. He's in the Middle East right now.
Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit about
No,
anything.
he
Yeah.
just no, he got completely porked over.
Yeah. But
That's what I do in the
if he
military.
reached out, like I need,
Well, we've given them
obviously-
tickets to these
right.
things, but there's other things on the list we haven't done. Like I admit that. I don't know, people think it's this big thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was all a scam anyway. That guy's kid wasn't even sick.
I mean, you'll do a show overseas, I would assume.
I won't fly. No,
If he
Not
asks.
overseas.
No,
No,
you won't do that?
No.
Ever again, or just for a show?
For a show. No, I overseas. Where am I going to do a show overseas?
Wherever he's stationed.
Sure, I mean, guess. Yeah, if he wants me to.
For the troops.
For the troops. Yes. You're going to the race on Sunday?
Yeah.
You are. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. That should be an interesting event, Dave. I think.
I think so, yeah.
You're not doing a show, though?
I don't know. We'll see what's going on after. Dave doesn't want to do it. He's sort of anti. I hate to say sort of anti the charity.
Well, I'm
figured.
anti-charity in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not running, obviously.
Oh,
race.
hell no. I got my own, I got to focus on myself.
Yeah. This is so. Was this picture one of those moments for you or no?
Oh, definitely was.
Really?
I'd already been thinking I need to like get healthy, but.
You don't exercise, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Nervous.
It's hard.
Don't eat well. Concerned about the heart later.
You're that
years.
age now,
Hearing about
too.
a lot of people just dropping dead at a young age, and it's
And you got the jab too.
that's right.
So you could drop dead just like that.
Yep. Correct.
Huh. So you're gonna be at the race. Are you running the race?
I might walk it.
Might walk it. Okay. Good. We'll have a good crowd there. So no matter what, we'll hang out after.
I mean, I am going to walk it. I'll definitely. I'm not a big runner. I like Peloton, hiking, swimming,
Yeah.
skiing. I never really liked running.
No, it's not a lot of fun.
Julie has a brother who despises the show.
He
who
does not
emailed me-
despise the show.
Who emailed me
Who's
at
this asshole?
4:20 this morning asking when's the next time Julie's on so I can call because I hate the show.
Oh, bad boy.
Yeah.
No,
very.
he does.
Who's this prick?
So, not my brother in the group chat who loves the show and will be with me on Sunday.
Oh,
But I have another brother, younger,
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't even listen to the show. He listened to my appearance the first time.
Yeah.
He called me last night. He's like, "Oh, Jim, my other brother, said that you've been on a couple other times and that you're going on tomorrow." And I was like, "Yeah, that's true." He's like, "Oh, I'm going to listen to it." And I guess he listened to the second one. He's like, "That was hilarious." He doesn't hate the show. He doesn't listen
So
to
you
the
think Dave
show.
is making that up?
No,
I sent
Oh,
you
he's
a
making-
screenshot.
yeah, he's making that up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I mean, he works overnight, so like that does something to someone.
What is he, like a security guard or something?
Like a night auditor at a hotel. He's like 24.
Oh, so he's young. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Full brother? Half brother?
Half brother.
Half brother. Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, you can call, I guess. I don't know.
I think he was offended too, because like Dave sent it to in the group chat, which you're welcome anytime. I'll kick Dave out if you want.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
It's not before.
What's
Sorry,
that?
Dave.
Nothing.
What'd you say?
It's not what she said before.
I believe that.
That's
That I
not
believe.
true.
That I believe.
There were a lot of people happy that you left that group
That-
chat.
that is
when I was
not
back
Totally
in.
understand that. I'm fine with that. Totally understand.
We talked about it in our other group chat without Dave.
It's okay. It's okay.
But like I didn't know, because Jim was like, "No, that's not me," and then he was offended. He's like, "You have another brother," but I'm like, "You don't watch this show."
Jeez, a lot of family drama.
No, there's no family drama.
Oh, I find it easier just not to talk to your brother when those things happen.
Right?
Just cut them out of your life and then move on. I think that's easier, I suspect.
Just sounds absolutely miserable to be in a group chat with that many people talking constantly.
Well, I enjoyed it, but them's the breaks. And one day I'm looking on the outside, I'm like, oh, no one's just, I guess I'm not in here anymore.
It is good to just witness like just pure joy over the
Yeah,
program.
I enjoyed it.
It was nice.
I liked it. Yeah.
It's a very
Oh,
wholesome
you're going to
chat.
Colorado? Oh, great. Yeah, go there. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Show's good. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I hope everything's okay
Like
with you.
90% of this show's audience, a couple nights ago, you tweeted show tonight at 8 p.m. or 7:45 p.m. And they said, oh boy, he's pissed.
Right,
Like
right,
something's going on in a negative light.
Right, which I understand. I mean, it's happened. I mean, it's not unfair.
These guys copy it, paste it in the group thread, and they're just like, he gives and gives.
Well,
it's like
But
unbelievable.
But yet they don't want me. It's the irony. Isn't
We
it? I mean, I'm on
do.
the outside looking in.
Oh,
It's
they were
cruel.
so mad at me in the other chat. They're like, "You messed up." I'm like, "I'm having a hard week, guys.
You
Just
did.
leave me alone."
You did mess up. Jesus Christ. I mean, you could adopt kids.
True.
You know.
It's very true.
I mean, I know Jerry's anti that, but you could. You know. Well, no, you're in a traditional marriage, so I think it would be okay. I suspect. I guess. I don't know. I got to fucking deal with Jerry on Sunday, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, you're going to bump into him.
You think? It's small. It's a big race, but it's also small. Like,
Will he say anything to you?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, it's a great race. It's a great charity, and they're great people who do it. So, like, it's not gonna be prickish about it. I can't imagine.
Well, I'm there if you need someone
Thank you.
female
I know
to.
Dave
Let's
won't
back
be.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Jerry. I was talking about it with my grandma last night about the adoption thing. Like, just saying, like,
With your grandmother?
yeah, I stayed at her place in
Oh, is this old
Billerica.
broad now?
81.
Oh, that's not that bad. Where's she in Billerica?
Like not like a half a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile from the prison. River Pines, they call it.
Okay, so yeah, right off of Route 3 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like off Bridle Road.
Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah. You're
So-
talking to your grandmother about this.
Yeah, I was talking about you and about, she's conservative, watches Fox News, has been bored.
She's very old, right?
Yeah.
So you're staying with her at her like apartment kind of place?
No,
or-
she still lives in the same house that like I lived in when I was a kid.
Does she keep it very hot like old people do or no?
No.
Oh, that's good.
But I did sleep with the window open, but I do that anyway.
I do that too, yeah. So go, what did grandma say?
So, she's conservative. She's been boycotting Bud Light 'cause she watches Fox News.
She's a heavy drinker of Bud Light this morning?
No, but she'll have like one, she likes
Really?
a beer every once in a while. Oh,
Is she
light
single or
beer.
no?
Yeah, my grandfather died a couple years ago.
Is she gonna date again, do you think?
No.
You have would you be upset if she did that?
No,
If she met some guy you'd be happy for her.
of course.
That's good. I don't know. Some people get
But she
protected.
they had like one of those like picture perfect relationships.
Yeah.
And they were married almost 60 years.
Wow.
Jeez.
Is your father-in-law dating yet, Dave?
I don't believe so.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. I don't,
Well,
Almost 2 years. No, that's not true.
yeah. I don't know.
When is it? End of this year, right?
It would be 2 years. Yeah.
That's not time. I don't think. I was thinking about that the other day before we get to your grandma. I was thinking like if yesterday my dad died, I was like, Jesus, my mom had been totally healthy. She could be like remarried now. It's been 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was young.
Would
She was
that
in
have
her
upset
60s.
you?
No. I mean, if she married an asshole, sure.
Oh, sure.
But if it was some nice guy who she was happy with, who treated her well.
I think that would definitely be a thing to get used to. I
Oh,
wouldn't say
that's
upset
different.
you. Like
Yeah.
it would be upsetting at the beginning.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't gonna be walking on her like blowing the guy.
Right.
I don't think.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
No,
That
that was.
would be-
I would only do that with her and my dad. That was our deal.
You could see that.
Yeah,
that
that
was,
was-
yeah, that's
that-
true love. I mean,
But yeah, I don't. That I'd be like, oh, is somebody you can have dinner with or see a movie or like. She's
yeah, you
very.
want that. You want them to
She
do
hated my dad died yesterday, whatever, 6 years ago. My mom was incapable of being alone, so every night, whether it was me or my aunt or whoever would stay, like she never stayed alone. So she would have had to have some companionship. I think.
Yeah.
I think. But anyway, your grandmother.
So no, I was just telling about your point of view on the adoption thing in particular, and I was like, the way I see it, when I was a kid, like I had a really tough childhood, tough parents. I always used to think, well, I'd like to be adopted by a nice gay couple. Like that would have
Yeah.
been great.
Really? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, would
And
you
she
say that?
agreed.
Oh, yeah.
She
Sure-
like
sure
saw
that would have
that.
been very easy years and years ago. That would have been an easy thing.
No, it wasn't, but it was coming up like when I was in high school. That started to be a debate for sure.
That's probably right. Yeah, because I was probably like in my 20s then where it became a conversation.
Debate, but you would have been picked on for sure. Back then.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No,
You
man, I
wouldn't-
know
don't think
couples.
so.
That, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, I have coworkers. It's
Right.
like,
Meanwhile, I'm sure there are gay couples who are assholes who adopt. It's just like real
It's
life. Like,
real
it's like,
people.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Huh. Where's your wife on this?
On adoption?
Yeah. Where are we at? What's going on?
She's brought it up before as a possibility of something that could happen, a couple years down the road.
What does she do? She works?
She's a teacher,
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Steve was. Oh, we had something funny happen yesterday.
special ed teacher at that.
Special ed teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did she teach Mintzy or no?
She might have.
Okay. Steve wanted to get combative with a university professor at some point yesterday.
Yes, he did.
But he kept his calm.
Yep.
He kept his calm.
That's right.
What else is going on?
That MBTA story in the Boston
Oh,
Globe. We
gee
got a
whiz.
fired reporter.
Yeah. Oh, call Dan real quick, would you?
Sure.
yeah. I think it looks good.
It doesn't feel natural though.
I think it's because it's hard up here. If you had a soft cap.
Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, what's up? I'm in the car. What's up?
I just put
Can
my
you hear
hat. Yeah, I just put my hat on. What do you think of that?
Oh, God. Let me hold on. You're going to get me in a car crash.
No, you don't have to look. It's the same hat. So I'll put on
No,
my.
I'm looking. It's the same hat?
I'll put on a different Masters hat.
All right, put on a different Masters hat. I'm pulling up the live show. Now, this is probably going to be... Oh, yeah, see, now this isn't working. I'm the idiot who calls in and tries to listen at the same time. You're not a hat guy. You're not a hat guy.
I know.
I'm just saying it as a friend.
I know,
You're not a hat
and
guy.
you're a good friend, but I think it's biased because you've seen me so long without one that you've already come to that conclusion. It's like, it's like if I wore hats forever and I suddenly didn't wear one, you'd feel the exact opposite, I think.
That might be true. I was thinking more about this because I'm pathetic, and after I texted you and you're like, I'm going to keep giving it a try. What about a fedora?
I'm not. That's but I'm not like a quirky guy though. Like that's like a quirky. Who's the guy? Somebody at Barstool wears them. Who is that? Who's the guy who managed Alex?
Frank wears a fedora.
No, I mean somebody authentic. It was who was the guy who was managing Alex sort of that night when I managed Cupcake? Who's the guy for Barstool?
Lil Sass.
Lil Sass. I think he was wearing a fedora that night.
Yes.
I think so too.
But he's quirky.
That's my audio.
He's quirky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So I don't. Maybe it's. I don't know what it is with your head. You have a great head.
I don't have a great. I used to wear.
You do have a good head.
Oh, thanks, Dan. I used to wear when I was golfing like the '90s. I would wear the Greg Norman hat sometimes.
Oh, you go that route.
Yeah.
That's shocking information.
Yeah, I know that's big news.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. We can keep trying. I'm not gonna let. Listen, I'm gonna let you go through the process of trying to become a hat person, and I'm gonna support you through this process.
Okay.
But I think at the end of the day, you're gonna realize that you're not a hat guy, and you're gonna call me up and be like, "You were right. I'm not a hat guy." And you know what? I'll be like, "That's okay. I don't even want credit for it. I don't want you to tell me I'm right. I don't take any pleasure in being right here, but I don't think you're a hat guy."
All right. Well, I mean, okay. I suppose I appreciate it. I will. I'm trying to think of a great rap artist I can maybe quote on this one. Some lyrics to suggest the kind of I should be wearing. What's that?
If Monday just wasn't May 1st. If May 1st had just come on a Tuesday.
That's true. The world would be a different. The world would be a different place. It's cool.
It wouldn't.
That's true. You're right.
He would have done first of the month. First of the month is the song.
What is your? Oh, that's true. Where do you think we were talking about Mintzy at the start of the show? Where do you think he's going to be like a year from now?
I mean, I hope back at Barstool.
Oh, so you think he come back?
Not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to play out. Like I was shocked that he got fired. I think.
I know you were.
Said it, and I've said it. Like I was shocked. Like when I got the call on Tuesday that it was even on the table, I was like, "What are we talking about here?" The whole thing sucks. It sucks. And now, people are going to be mad, and rightfully so. I get it. But yeah, the whole thing sucks. I love the guy. He didn't really work, but that doesn't matter.
Sure, no, I get that.
Great.
Yeah.
He was a great side character. He was a great whack packer. Like his content was fantastic in the like conversation of Barstool, and that's kind of what we always are. So the whole thing sucks, but I also understand that like there's people above us that are making decisions that have thousands of people
absolutely
they're thinking about, and not just one guy. So the whole thing sucks. And I also, the one thing I would say is, you know, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, not my Barstool, and like, you guys are sellouts. Every piece of Kirk Minahan's show, the Yak, all these new PMT, all these pieces of content that people love are only able to exist because we started the process of selling out. Like, I know people want this fantasy where we just sit in our boxers and blog for the rest of our lives, but a lot of the great things that have come out of Barstool are partly because we sold out and were able to get money to reinvest it and hire a bunch of talented people. So
yeah, if that didn't happen,
the whole situation sucks.
Yeah, if that didn't happen, if you guys didn't make that deal, you couldn't listen to Clemmer and Brandon talk about Caddyshack too. I mean, you need these things to happen.
Exactly.
Like there is
exactly
these things.
Exactly.
My only legitimate concern, I said at the start of the show, this is it, is I totally get it. Like I don't understand how gambling works. I get, but what concerns me is once you do something to placate somebody else, my fear is it's reflexive for me because it's happened to me, is I think I start to wonder if they smell blood. That's all. Because I don't think they're going to be like, oh, you did a reasonable, thoughtful thing. I'm going to consider that. And I just think they're going to be like, oh, great. We know we can get them. And by the way, this is without knowing anything. I could be totally wrong.
So I completely agree. I raised that exact point earlier this week when all this was going down. And the response that I got from not people at Penn, but from, you know, Eric and everyone else, like, look, we already have the microscope. So it's not like they can make it like brighter on us.
Yeah,
they're already looking at every single thing we do and combing through every single thing we do. But I have the same feeling because I know exactly how this works. And, you know, people will tweet, like, you know, constantly like, oh, has this been cleared by Penn? Is this okay? And they'll try to take jokes out of context. It sucks. That part is definitely happening and going to continue to happen. And I absolutely agree with you, because that was my first thought, was like, we are just opening up Pandora's box where people are going to try to take us down because they think that it's that easy now. I hope it's not that easy. I don't think it's that easy. I think there's just certain things that are like zero tolerance.
Right.
And unfortunately, context doesn't matter in 2023.
Well, that's why. It's part of the reason why it's just, you know, for me, the more I talk, the more trouble I get into. That's why, part of the reason why I've decided at the end of this year to retire from trivia is to sort of remove myself from that controversy. As you know, I'm stepping away at the end of the year.
I heard that. I saw the news. I was traveling back and forth to Miami, so it was like the worst time to have all this stuff go down, because I felt like I was like out on an island and wasn't really plugged in. But I did see that you were retiring. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like the move to try to go out on top. I told you, I texted you, I said, if Rico has any brain in his skull, which I guess we'll find out when you guys play trivia, he needs to do the "This One's for John" speech when John Elway won his first Super Bowl.
Hopefully it'll be better than this call today. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this move because it puts so much pressure on Rico.
That's true.
And,
that is
I'm going to be honest with you, Kirk. I'm going to help put some more pressure on Rico on this, because he has to perform.
Right. Well, our team, you know, I'm going to play either pretty well or really well. Quiggs is what he is. If Rico has a big game, we win. If Rico doesn't play well, it's a coin flip. So he is the ultimate. I think he's the ultimate X factor, both as a player and a personality in this entire tournament heading in.
That would be such a shame if he was the reason why you weren't able to go out on top. Man, would that be a shame. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I really hope that I don't have to remind Rico of that every day, that he ruined your retirement. Also, I mean, if you get bounced in the first or second round, I'm fine with you. I think it's very funny if you become the Brett Favre of the Dungeon Trivia. You're mulling retirement every single year, and then you're coming back as soon as, you know, we start hitting pads and stuff. in the fall.
My concern is first round is always lose, and I have talked to you guys all day, and then I just grab my bag and leave in 30 seconds. I don't talk to anybody. It's a tradition. I think it may happen again this year. We'll find out. I don't know.
It is very funny. It's like you're, hey Kirk, how you doing? And then we sit and we talk for 20 minutes, and then I see you later on the afternoon. And you're like, all right, that's it. I'm out of here.
See ya.
And then all she wrote. Yeah.
What
That doesn't happen.
When do you move? Do you have a date or no?
July. So I'm waiting. My third child is any day now.
Congratulations.
So I'm on. Thank you. I'm on third child watch. And then as soon as the baby comes, then it's basically like 6 to 8 weeks after that, because I don't think you can fly with a newborn. I don't think that's exactly like what you're supposed to do.
I think you can.
I don't know all this stuff.
You can. You could. Yeah. I mean, you can. I'm not saying it's probably not the best thing. But you could if you had to. I think.
With like a fresh newborn.
I mean, my daughter was adopted. It was 2 weeks we flew from Iowa to California.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe that's true. Maybe I can. I think it's going to be July.
Yeah. Are you ready for this, like, the way your life goes to just the first, like, 6 or 7 months of a new baby in your life, the hell, like the sort of permanent out of it thing, or no?
So, you know what? I actually love babies. I like babies more than, like, a baby is easier to manage. Obviously, the sleep part is not.
Right.
But a baby is easier to manage than a 4 and a 2-year-old.
That's true.
They can't do
that's
anything.
true. Yeah, no, you have total control over them. Yeah.
Yeah, like a baby until they're 9 months, they're kind of like a cat, where like you have to do a lot of things, feeding, burping, all that stuff, but you can't be like, oh, I didn't hear what's going on in the other room. Like I walked in the other day and my daughter had the blind around her neck, and my son was like, look, she's wearing a necklace, and I was like, oh my fucking God, like I can't, like I got to be smarter than this. So that kind of stuff, the baby, at least you don't have to worry about that.
Right. There's a weird moment, like, as you know, my daughter's a teenager. Well, you know how old Harry is, right? How old is he now?
He's 35.
Yeah, he's
3 years younger than me.
He's 11. So I'm kind of at the point now where, like, obviously you need, but like, you're not even like a parent anymore, really. It's just kind of like, well, all right, I guess they don't listen to you. Like, you'll get to that point, but my thing is always with 3 kids, like now, like you're just that many more days removed from that moment of freedom. Like you're going to be.
Yeah, no, I've thought about that I'm resetting the clock, that like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, when my son gets to like 7 or 8, then I can start, he can deal with himself a little bit, like get himself breakfast and stuff. And now I've reset that clock, but that's, hey,
3 is it?
I'm excited. I like being a dad. Yeah. 3 is it. I love being a dad. So I'm very excited. But yeah, it is nervous. Like there's nervous energy the last month of the pregnancy, where like both my kids, my wife's water broke at like 1 a.m. So it's,
oh Jesus,
I'm waiting for that. Yeah. I got the bag packed. I'm ready to go.
All right. Go. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Keep going with the hat.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something right now. You're not going to see it. I'm putting the hat on backwards right now.
Oh, that's a definite no.
Colin Coward would not like that. He would say that you're a bad quarterback.
That feels so weird doing that. That feels so unnatural. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Maybe go sideways a little. Sideways.
I can do that.
Try it out.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.
See you. There you go.
You're closer to being a hat guy than not a hat guy.
Yeah.
We have the 2 biggest podcast guys in the world on here today.
Yeah.
Dan Katz and the host of
Beer.
Drinking alone with friends.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking Alone, With Friends.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Exclamation point at the end too.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. You don't have a podcast or anything, do you?
No.
You have no interest in doing that?
No, not really. Not right now.
What would you do? What would your area, like, if you're interested in something, what would it be?
I don't know. Like
if you had to do one, like somebody put a gun to you, you have to do something that interests you as a podcast.
Interest me as a podcast. I wouldn't be a real estate. I'd probably just like dick around like you do.
Oh, is that what I do?
Yeah, like talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk
Stick around.
about.
Stick around. Yeah.
No, in like a good way.
I understand.
Yeah, like that's what I do at work. I'm like comedic entertainment.
You should do a real estate podcast with Cullinane.
Oh, we would fucking dominate.
He's a real estate giant.
There's some gross products out there that we would just
like what?
Trample on.
What are you talking about?
Like the Real Word. Like her and I would.
What's that?
Fucking destroy those two.
What is that?
Oh, they're these real estate people. I
Do you know
think
who this is?
I think they're out of Providence.
They do a podcast?
I've had my eye on them for years to take them down.
They do a podcast?
Yeah.
You've had your eye on them for years?
Yeah, because then they partnered with Inman, which is clearly the biggest trade in residential real estate. So it's one of those things.
They are?
Yeah, you know
Inman.
I'm in commercial real estate.
Right,
But
she's in commercial, but then
What's it
we
called?
can piggyback off of each other.
no, I'm
What's the
fine with that.
podcast
I'm
called?
good
It was
with
the
residential
real word,
too.
I believe.
What do they talk about?
They talk about all the real estate trends. Byron Lazine and Nicole White. Yeah, I've wanted to take these two down for years.
Is this the two with the... It says 34 reviews, Dave. I don't think you have to worry about them.
No, trust me, they're darlings. And Inman is the biggest residential real estate like news thing, and they always are with Inman. I want to take that down. Yeah,
They had Barbara on.
of course they did because they're probably like affiliated
I'm
somehow
gonna
with
listen
that
to
real
that,
estate
Dave.
company.
Maybe
Get
we
your
could-
ticket to an all-day exclusive mastermind golf experience at Tiberian Golf Club at Ritz Naples on Friday, May 5th.
Yeah.
Today. You could book it right here. Jesus, Dave, I would like that.
And they did this thing that was like the 5 a.m. club. Like you were worthless if you weren't up at 5 a.m. already working and like getting ready and all this
I don't
stuff,
disagree
which
with
I
that.
loved. I was part of the crew.
I was running at 5 this morning.
Right. I was part of the crew, but I kind of want to like overtake that too. Like I want to motivate people.
4 a.m.
4:59 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah. Are you an early riser?
No, not really.
You're not?
No, I'm a night owl.
During the work week? What time do you get into work?
Well, luckily I work in New York, so it's a little bit later. But I usually wake up at like 7:30,
What time do you get into work?
like 9:30.
9:30?
I stay later.
I understand the show starts here at 9:30, but you get into work at 9:30?
Yeah, but I stay later. Like I work till like
If you're my boss, if I was your boss, that would be unacceptable.
that's pretty normal for Manhattan. That's
Why-
like
why-
culturally normal. And you don't have to be on the subway like smashed together with
Yeah.
people.
What time do you leave?
Usually around 6:30.
Oh, that's a
But
good
then
day.
I go home and I like work out, eat dinner, and a lot of times I just get back on. And like Wednesday night I work till like almost midnight.
Jesus Christ.
It depends on what I have going on.
How about you? Oh, you're not working out, but normally.
Yeah, 8 to 5.
But you do it remotely, right?
Yeah, do it remotely out of my house.
So you have a little office there and
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Do you miss the human interaction or no? You seem like a social guy.
So up until 2 weeks ago, I was going into an office.
Oh, the
3
other
days a
job
week.
was in the office.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to see how this goes.
Why'd you quit?
Just a better opportunity.
Oh, more money?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. I don't think I could do the show remotely. I mean, we have, I think, once or twice, but I don't think I could do it.
No, it's such a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even during COVID, I don't think
I mean,
we
you
ever
do it
did
with Riggs, well, kind of, right?
Yeah, that's true, but that's not. But like, if Riggs and I were doing yeah, I don't know.
You're also like not good with technology,
I'm not sure about that.
so
We just saw you try to buy tickets.
Yeah, that was.
Did I get them?
It's true.
You needed Dave's help though.
That's true. Well, he's my producer. It's his job.
delete the middle initial.
That's weird. I wouldn't think that would affect
That
it.
used to be. That actually used to have. I don't. Well, I'm not going to credit card specifics, but yeah, that shouldn't be a determining factor.
No, I don't know why that did that. That's just a weird little quirk, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. So quickly, this woman, Andrea. Am I saying this right? Is that right, Dave?
Yeah, Andrea Estes.
Andrea Estes wrote this story a few weeks ago in the Boston Globe. I was telling the guys last night at dinner. I was actually in Maine, I think, and I read this story oddly in the Globe. I was at a little coffee shop, and I had the physical Globe was there, and I read the story and I actually thought this is actually a good piece of journalism. She wrote a story that the MBTA, which has had a lot of trouble, mess, you guys know, a bunch of the higher ups there essentially don't live in Massachusetts at all, right? Like they're not commuting.
shocking.
They're not commuting, this and that. So I read this, I'm like, oh, this is a good job. It turns out that she basically got the story almost completely wrong. I mean, really, like basically, and it's worse than that too.
Yep.
But three of the people, in fact, live in Massachusetts, and she just got the information wrong. And then she made up a quote.
Yep.
Within the story from somebody else, from some guy who said that he was in LA at the time, but he never said that. They deleted the quote from the story.
Correct.
She just made this up, I guess.
Yeah. It's a weird, like, well, one,
She's fired. They fired her.
good for them for firing her. Bad that you don't fact check any of your
It's
journalism
crazy.
anymore.
It's
which is
crazy.
insane.
It's just so nuts.
Especially as easy as where the fuck do you live? It's like the easiest thing you could possibly fact check.
Also looms over like, why is Cohen still there? Why is Volan still there?
Right.
But there's a new editor. McGrory's gone. McGrory's out. He's at BU now, perving on sophomores at BU, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So now you have the new editor, Nancy Barnes, and she fired her. To her credit, they just like, no, this is you. I think they think she made shit up too.
Yep.
Because she had that. You know, I'm talking about that Los Angeles quote one.
Yes.
So it says this guy's name was Dennis Litton, an MBTA safety official. This guy's an MBTA safety official. Okay, makes $175,000 a year.
Of course.
Wow.
Not the safest platform.
That whole
MBTA.
thing is a racket, though. So.
Oh, I was more like, how do you live on that salary? Oh, you think I never understand. That's some people think that's a lot of money. Sure, I guess I can understand.
I mean,
I thought it was a month.
I just mean for that
You
job.
you make much more than that, though.
Not much more, but yeah.
Multiples?
No, not multiples more than that. I'm not.
I don't
there
know.
yet.
How about your husband? He does okay?
He's a bartender.
Your husband's a bartender? Is he really?
Yeah.
Full time?
Yeah, I mean, actually, he just quit his job last week, so he's looking for a new one. And
He's a fucking deadbeat?
he's not a deadbeat.
Is he like a good bartender?
Yeah, very good bartender.
That's a career if you can.
Yeah, he's a Michael Jordan of bartending. He's like Tom Cruise in Cocktail. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
He's doing
He's a great guy.
Why'd he quit? Stressful job?
No, I actually wanted him. I hated his boss. He's another rich prick. That
Okay.
I don't like that guy.
Was it a high-end place he was doing that or no?
No, it was like a regular bar, like not bad, not a dive bar,
Applebee's,
but
yeah.
no, it was in
It was in the city.
Brooklyn, yeah, in Kiwanis.
Okay. He was just, the guy was being an asshole and he just said, fuck it.
Yeah, I was.
Is he like a professional like he's just been a bartender? Is this what he
No,
does?
he's been a bartender. He's a level 2 sommelier. He's worked in the kitchens. He
What's that do?
Sommelier.
That's
Look at
fancy.
that.
he knows a lot about wine. Yeah, and he also.
This is his passion.
No, I don't know about that. I would love him to go into like teaching or whatever. Or he coached baseball last year, got paid for it, like kids baseball.
Okay.
Like he's good at that too.
Are we concerned about this guy? He's okay?
Yeah, I'm not concerned.
Okay. I'm
I
worried
just
about-
it's partially my fault. Like he would work more, but I told him after COVID, I was like, all right, that's enough. Like no more working weekends because like
Oh, yeah. Bartending, you sure.
we never like saw each other, and that
Right.
was hard because I work, a lot during
He's
the
a
week.
night.
Yeah.
Normal. Yeah.
But I was like, at least give us weekends because especially like now, a lot of my friends moved out of New York when we moved back, and like I don't know, I'm not as social anymore. COVID changes people.
You want to get out of the city now that you're older? Or
No, I like it. I do stuff like go to museums and
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Here's my take.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So she can't help her dad. He doesn't want the help. He's not changing his ways. She needs
psychological-
to take care of
psychological Dave
somebody.
here.
She needs to take care of somebody.
Oh.
Oh, we have nailed it. I can see it on her face.
It's occurred to me.
How long you
But
been
I
married
don't
for?
take care. It'll be 8 years. In
Oh,
August.
okay. So I'm sure he's a nice guy.
But in
I mean,
fairness, you make a lot of money, and
he's not making that much if he lives in Manhattan. I mean, for
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
But-
sure, like if she said, like you need to find a full-time job that like a 9 to 5, he would just go do it.
I feel like that
But
conversation.
They got
happened.
flexibility.
I could be wrong.
No. I support whatever he wants to do. And like he doesn't have. I mean, we pay so much in taxes. At some point, it's gonna just like I'm like, whatever. But
Wait a minute. What? The fuck are you? What are you talking about?
like when you're married, like
Yeah.
like basically his whole income is taxed. Like
Why not? But it doesn't. But he could make.
No, I know. I agree. I want him to be happy.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping to make more money, like
Well,
as
that
I
should-
go across my career.
Right.
I probably would be making more money now if the real estate market isn't what it is right now, like with interest rates and
yeah,
everything.
it's bad now.
But yeah, like I have a decent salary and I'm heavily incentivized with.
How is this guy?
bonuses.
How is this boss an asshole? Like, in what way would that manifest itself?
He's a guy, he owns the bar. He was just like wouldn't let him. He had him doing all like the ordering and a lot of the bar management stuff. But he was also like a micromanager and he didn't know what he was doing. Like he's such a cheap prick.
Yeah.
Like they have like this beer on tap called this is such a petty thing, but it's called shouldn't say the name of the bar, but it's the bar's name, Finest Pilsner. And like, so if you're a consumer, you think, oh, this is like something that they had brewed for the brewery.
Like,
or whatever.
you're a big boozer. You
know what it actually
you know-
is? It's Miller High Life. He just
Oh,
lies
I'd
to
be
people.
so disappointed if I ordered it and it tasted like a Miller High Life.
The whole episode right there.
It would be.
You tie that
See?
into, the
I'd
movie
review an
Air or
actual
something.
Pilsner.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Jeez.
And I got mad because like in October, I told him to quit in October because his like one of the distributors, because he would do all the ordering of everything, gave him like they had these like books where you could like go to a bunch of different bars in Brooklyn and Manhattan and get stamps, get like a free cocktail.
Yeah.
And the distributor like gave him 2 and was like, these, oh, I brought these for you. And he gave one to me, and we went and did that like one night. And his boss was mad. He's like, if anyone gives you anything, it's for me, not for you. And I was like, what a fucking prick. Like something that's worth like $35.
That's kind of cheap.
What's the name of this place? We should.
Well, let's leave it. I don't want to hurt. What's that, Dave?
Cancel culture guy over
Yeah, I
here.
mean, really. I mean, you don't want to
not our
burn any
style.
bridges potentially from a career perspective.
Well, I did ask him. I was like, once you like get your new job, and he's had many interviews. This is only like a week ago. He went on several interviews this week. It's New York. Like they're desperate for help, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, when you get the new job, can I write a review and blow up this guy's spot?
Is he okay with that?
He said maybe. Yeah. I'm pretty good at writing nasty reviews.
Is that true? Like, what have you written reviews about?
We ordered from this like takeout.
God, you're like DEC.
I was just gonna say, are you a big Yelp reviewer?
No, not really. I only like do it when I'm really pissed off.
Okay, so you ordered from where?
Like this like pizza place near our like on our street. We tried it for the first time. It was so overpriced and so shitty. Like I think we got like spaghetti and meatballs, and I wrote this in the review. It tasted like Chef Boyardee, and I think it might have been.
Wow. How much did it cost?
It was like almost $20.
Jesus.
And I was like, I was so, when I get ripped off, I get so angry. Like,
I can say I don't think I've ever written a review online. I feel safe saying that.
Maybe you and DEC should start a podcast about.
I would listen to that.
Yelp reviews.
I would listen to that.
well, I've never like reviewed a Starbucks or like
He lives around the corner
a
from me.
CVS.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Do you know him or no?
No, I've seen him like out and about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your take on all this, Dave?
Well, I mean, it seems to me like level 2 sommelier is actually moderately impressive. I mean, it's not level 4, like but
Sure.
he could get a full-time job being a sommelier for a country club or something like that. He's choosing not to. And I wonder why.
He did sommelier work when we were in San Francisco. He didn't like it as much. It's like very salesy.
Yeah.
He's not super salesy. He makes amazing cocktails. He has great attention to detail. He'd be a good bar manager.
Nice.
I think maybe it's my fault for like being like, oh, I don't really want you to work the weekends. But you could also find spots like that in New York. There are places like in Midtown that aren't even open on the weekends. Like,
Yeah, is that right?
I think so. I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
And like, I wanted him to go into like event bartending because my work recently hired one. Like I offered his services to Cullinane for Plymouth.
Oh, you did, Dave?
did,
you
yeah.
say no or no?
Well, I was still talking to the venue about who we couldn't bring out.
Okay.
But
Well,
I was,
sure,
open,
if
I
we
was definitely
can.
open to it.
I mean,
I
well,
was
if he
open to it.
wants to. I mean,
He
Jewish,
did. I asked
Jewish
him.
push this fucking guy into 50 things, no matter his,
Well, I thought that would be cool because then he could pick his own schedule. Like, if he wants to work some weekends, it's just that I like to do stuff and I want him to come.
I feel like you're trying to dictate his life for him.
I'm sure he feels that way.
Just let him breathe a little bit.
He's called me a nag a few times.
Has he really?
Mostly about like folding laundry, but not finding a good job.
That could be worse.
I call her a fucking nag too. Why? I mean, no, wait.
Fucking nag.
No, she should be a nag. Sorry, I messed up that one up. She should.
Who's folding laundry?
No one currently.
Oh, are you giving him shit because he's folding? Or
No, because
doesn't?
he isn't. And I was like, come on, man, help me out. I'm
Yeah, but it
busy.
stinks. So if you're not good at it, then it gets redone.
He's
and then you
better than me. I'm the
really?
shitty one.
She's
at
in an
home.
office from 9 to 5. Like
More than
who's
that,
ever
but
at
yeah.
home should be doing laundry.
No,
should be doing stuff.
9 o'clock. She's asleep. She's not.
That is not true. I'm on the subway at 9 o'clock.
Please, fucking please.
I woke up early today to come here. I was very
Early?
nervous about, early for me.
What time did you wake up?
Well, I woke up at 7, but I did wake up at like 5, and then I was nervous, so I'm like laying in bed.
7.
That's early.
Okay, well that's fine. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I mean,
He's a very nice guy.
yeah. I don't want.
And I'm sure you're right. I should probably just be like, okay, you do you. He's done a lot of he's had some good jobs, and he's moved a lot from my career. Like,
Yes,
he went to
yes.
grad school with me in
That's nice.
upstate New York. Then I lived in Boston for a bit after that.
That's
then
very sweet.
New York, San Francisco, back to Brooklyn. So
That's
he
very-
picks up and comes with me. So
That's
I
very
can't be
nice.
too
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So don't break his balls that much.
I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, he has a degree. But I want him to go into
Oh,
teaching.
yeah, okay, now you've mentioned this twice. The teaching thing's an issue. What do you need him to teach for? What do you want me to
I
teach
think he would like it. He's really good with kids.
Does he want to do that?
He has mentioned it before.
What do you teach?
Is initiative? Are you saying
English
Is
or-
drive initiative? Is this a problem or no?
I don't think it's drive, actually. I think it's he's probably going to listen to this. Maybe he hasn't listened to all my
Don't
episodes,
listen. To
but
it. Don't, if you're listening, don't listen. Yeah.
I think it's more insecurity. Like
I get that. That's a scary thing to jump into something new.
yeah, and like he always.
What are you laughing at, Dave?
He hasn't listened to all my episodes.
All the ones I've been on.
Here we go again.
Believe me, I heard.
We're
Don't
doing it
worry.
all
I
over.
filed. Don't
Oh,
worry.
God.
I filed it.
That's
Don't
not
you
what I
worry.
meant.
I file everything away.
That's not what I meant.
All right. Well, you have a bunch of notes, no? Or
I do
you-
have some notes.
All right, go ahead.
No, I just I like to keep notes of things that might come up in conversation. The only thing I really wanted to talk about on my notes is I want to talk about how much I fucking hate mayo.
Okay, we all do. I mean, you're not breaking any news here. We had the woman at the dinner last night was, so angry about mayo. But you understand? I mean, how long have you listened to the show for?
Since day one.
Okay, when you say that to me, what's going to happen?
He's going to keep on coming back
He's
on.
going to keep on coming back on. Yes, he is.
I didn't hate it, but it was tough to get through.
Correct. I like that. I prefer people
He
have a
seems
difficult
nice.
listening experience than a good one. I have no desire to give pleasure to the audience. No. I never have. Look who's producing the show.
It's true.
Jesus.
True.
So yeah. Well, I think Mayo's a nice guy though.
He is.
I think he's a nice, simple, but a very strange guy.
I think I know him a little bit too.
What do you mean?
So
I don't
grew
know
up-
all these people.
I grew up in the town that's next to the town that he lives in.
Oh, I don't know where he lives, but he's also in Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, does he live where he grew up?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we went to school together at some point.
Oh, is he your age?
I think so. Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
He looks oddly familiar based on the camera.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen anybody that looks like him before.
Oh.
Other than Eric Stoltz, a mask. I think. That's the only I can think of. Jeez.
I do have a TV show recommendation for you. I know how you're always looking for things to watch.
All right.
You ever watch the show Dark on Netflix?
No.
So it's a German show.
I've heard of it. Yes, it's good. Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay, maybe I'll try it. Are they speaking in English? Like, are they dubbing the voices?
So you can do one of two things.
The dubbing thing is so bad.
You can either watch it and read the subtitles.
What do you watch? What do you do?
Oh, I watch it and read the subtitles. I thought it was
I
better.
think I'm gonna do that. I tried
That's
this one
better.
where they're talking. It looks so weird.
Yeah.
It's good though.
It's
right.
probably the best German show that I've watched on Netflix.
How many German shows are you watching on Netflix?
Well, there's that one that you were watching. There's 1899, and then this one.
What's one I'm watching?
The one that you were talking about last week. I'm drawing a blank
The
on.
nurse one?
Yeah.
Is that German?
Didn't it have weird subtitles?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're German, dummy. There's a million foreign languages. Sure. Do you think every foreign language show is German?
Squid Game's German, I heard.
Yeah, what are you, a goddamn Nazi? What's wrong with you? Jesus. I don't know, Dave. What else?
It's not my beat, but I did have a problem with PK Subban body shaming Lizzo the other day. Did you see that
Well,
clip
you
going
should
around?
have a problem with that now.
Oh, I should?
Well,
Oh,
yeah, you're in
true.
that category.
So it should be a beat maybe.
Yes.
From the
focus
Met
on.
Gala?
No, this is during.
Do you remember that
intermission
idiot?
play.
Do you remember that every time I hear it? Remember that idiot DEC with Lizzo that time?
Yeah.
Where he looked up Lizzo and he looked up on his old show. Did you ever hear this or no?
I think you brought up recently.
You remember this, Dave, or no?
I'm forgetting.
So
it.
the,
It was
I
the
heard
wrong picture.
Yeah, him and MHB, I think were doing it or something. They were talking. I don't even know how Lizzo came up, and it was
Spelled
actually
it wrong.
Yeah, they're talking, and DC's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, this is a good looking girl with a cowboy hat on. He looked LIZ space O, and some cowgirl came up or some fucking idiot. PK Subban, I saw this, was body shaming Lizzo, who is, I will say, to be fair, perfect weight.
Perfect.
I would say, almost dangerously thin, though. She's probably put on 40, 50 pounds. I think she looks great. I think she looks healthy and perfect and fantastic.
Well, she's proud of how she looks. As she
Yeah.
should be.
I mean, when Steve and I had dinner with her last night, we took that picture. She seemed like she's really nice. She's a very nice person.
Poor Dave.
She yaps away, but she's very nice. She's good. Yeah, what did PK say?
Big game for
Pack a lunch.
Listen, maybe they need to pack a Lizzo-sized lunch.
Big picnic basket.
Because,
Pack a Lizzo-sized lunch.
That's not even funny, though.
Yeah, it's just a weird joke.
But that's part of her brand, so that would be the argument. Is she's kind of
She is
flaunts body size and stuff like that.
I think she looks like she might be a few pounds, maybe even overweight. But I'm not going to say.
But she is embracing that.
I agree.
So I think if you're
I agree. Do you think that's healthy?
no,
To encourage
I don't.
people girls, young, to look like that. I'm not being. Look, it's everyone's struggle. Everyone, I get that, and I appreciate that she is proud of how she looks. I have no problem. Wear whatever you want, but to say my only issue with it is to say that everything's cool with it. Well, there are health risks as well.
Right.
That's all.
I've had the conversation, though, before with women, in my office and whatever. I'm very insecure and, judgmental. I've been all kinds of weights over the course of my life, between 100 pounds since I was a kid.
Right.
And
What was your stripping weight, out of curiosity?
I'm
What are you laughing at,
pretty
Dave?
tall. I was
just didn't know
probably
you'd take it there.
Huh?
I didn't know we'd take it there. I
I'm
forgot
just trying to
she
get a
was
frame of
stripped.
reference. That's all.
I was
don't know.
probably 135, 140.
Okay.
Which was, I'm tall and,
Yeah, how tall are you?
well, not that tall, but 5'7".
5'7". Okay. Well, yeah.
I always weigh more than I look.
I can't believe you didn't get one last run in before Alex is closed. That's such a shame.
Who?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Julie.
Again. I did it once. Like, that's enough.
Comeback tour?
One last hurrah.
Would you be willing to do it in Plymouth or no?
No.
Well, the money will be flowing. You can keep it.
No, I'm all set. Thank you. I mean, I know I'm not making enough quite yet.
It would be a tasteful set. I'm not trying. It would be fine.
No.
But it's way, and I mean this in a nice way, Lizzo. I mean, be proud of yourself, but it is so much harder.
But it's
for
kind of
women.
like jealous to like see somebody who I wouldn't feel comfortable at that weight be confident like that. Like,
but I'm sure she also has insecurities though too.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that everybody feels that way. I bet it's so much harder on women. It's not even close. It just is.
She's kind of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation now, though. I mean, Adele used to be larger.
Yeah, she got super skinny.
And then she got skinny, and then everybody made fun of her because she lost all that weight.
Yeah, Rebel Wilson. Like you can't. Melissa McCarthy even I think had that. Where you can't. Yeah, you can't. So you sort of can't win. I don't know.
Even Mike's love, Megan Trainor's lost a little bit of weight since she first came on the scene.
Yeah. Well, Mike found it.
well, I thought she looked very nice at the Met Gala.
I didn't see it. Did she?
Yeah.
Let me see. Are you a fan of her work as an artist?
No, not. I mean, not especially. I like some of her songs.
I don't know anything about her.
Who, Megan Trainor?
No, Lizzo.
Lizzo, you dummy. You listen. Sorry.
I looked at all the Met Gala outfits because it was a topic in the office, so I was just curious.
Yeah, people are very into it. I don't.
I'm not super into it, but I am interested. Like,
I don't get it. I don't
oh, she
understand
looks.
the appeal.
This is her there.
That's very
She looks
tasteful.
fine. She doesn't look bad. I mean, I don't think PK Subban is reacting to that though.
No.
She looks better than Little Nas X did.
That was interesting outfit.
Did you see this guy at this thing?
I did.
Or Jared Leto.
Yeah, these
Came
people are
dressed as a cat,
purposely difficult. Jeez. Yes. The fuck is wrong with people? That's kind of funny though. But yeah, I get it for girls. I mean, I have a teenager. It's like that's like a hard thing. I'm not cool with that. That's kind of a dick move by people. But also, like, I don't know. Nothing happened to him, right?
Not yet, at least.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I don't think he should get canceled.
Well, now that you're in that community, you
correct.
feel like you're gonna,
now I'm offended a little bit. I didn't. Until last night, I didn't know.
might be time to go to work.
Yep.
Huh. I mean,
So
everybody
think
was
about
talking about it last night when you were there.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Well, at the restaurant, those guys sitting next to us.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Not
restaurant,
drinking the Bud Light.
The restaurant was literally like this. It tilted that way. I mean, Dave is, as long as you're comfortable with it, I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm going to make some
Well, you
personal
don't have to.
changes. Yeah, I'm going to make some changes. So.
I recommend a Peloton. Very good.
Is that true?
Have a
Well, you look great. You don't need to change anything.
No, I'm trying. I used to be like in 2019. I was like a lot fitter. I like gained COVID weight, and then when my grandfather was dying, it was hard because I was coming up here every other week,
Right.
and like just eating shit and drinking a ton because I was depressed.
The drinking thing is tough. As we
Yes.
know, we've seen you at these events.
All right,
That's-
let's come.
It's true. Dave, true or false?
She likes to drink.
I heard from people that you and Dave went out after the show and drank.
Sure did.
We did.
Well, how was she bombed or no?
Oh, she was.
I was not
mangled
bombed.
drunk.
Were you bombed or no?
No,
It's okay if you
I
were.
was sober for your show because I wanted to do
After
a good
the show,
job.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but how drunk could I be? It was only like an hour and a half.
You went out with Dave voluntarily after the show?
He texted me and I was like, he's a good
did?
guy.
Yes. She's a part of the show. She was on stage that night.
Oh, we know she's a part of the
Okay,
show.
no. Minor.
We know that. Jesus Christ, part of the show. All right, we'll take a few calls and we'll get out of here if people want to talk.
We met a guy after your show up in Portland at a bar.
Who's we?
My wife and I.
Oh, is she a fan or no? She just go along?
She just goes along. She watches, likes the live show. She listens like when I'm listening.
Yeah.
I told her I was going to be on here with Julie, and she instantly made the noise.
Yes, the famous noise.
Yeah.
Infamous.
But we met a guy afterwards at a bar who was from Jersey, and I was asking him what he did for a living, and he was like, "I work for the government. I can't talk about it." And I was like, "Are you a CIA agent or something?" And he was like, "Can't talk about it."
Manager.
Sorry.
What's that, Dave?
That was the phone system.
Oh. Where were you sitting during the show?
In the lower section off to the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good show?
Great show.
Okay.
Wilbur was awesome too. We were in the front row top.
Front row top at the Wilbur. Okay. Were you at the Wilbur?
No, sadly, no.
Are you going to be in Plymouth?
Yeah, of course. I already have tickets, the hotel.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's on my birthday, so hopefully I got
My
tickets
band.
for my birthday.
What's that?
My band.
Yes. What's that?
I said it's on my birthday this year, so I told my wife that I wanted tickets for it. So
You're going for your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? Your 30th or something? What is it?
35th.
35th birthday. Jeez. You ready for the show, Dave, or no?
Well, we don't know anything about this show.
I know
currently,
everything about the show.
Yeah, I'd like to know some of those.
Yeah, we're close to that. I'll let you know soon.
Yeah,
It's just all up here.
Dave got the projector.
I did.
Congratulations.
And a lighting guy. So
You feel good about this?
yeah, yeah.
Which
It's
is
it's the best we're gonna be able to do. Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
yeah.
Sounds great for the audience. Okay. Well, it's going to be a busy summer, I'll say that.
Yeah, and you were talking about more venues last night. Actually, you're getting recommendations.
Well, yeah, like I said this to them last night. This is it. So, be the last year of shows, so let's line them up, baby.
Come on, man.
What?
You could do stuff after
I'm going
50.
to do stuff. I'm going to do stuff after I'm 50.
Not this show, though.
Not the show.
0 chance.
0.0.
Any show?
No. Like a date? No. Like this? No. No. Nah, I'm good. I've done it. Why?
You're going to continue the case?
Because it's fun.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I also I don't like solving murders and bringing joy to people's lives that way either, though. So it's difficult. Like I wouldn't mind continuing to do like season 2 and fail.
Great.
Trust me, last night I got that loud and clear.
Oh, you sure did. You sure did. Not for me.
Oh, I can imagine that. Well,
When
what
Steve
if
walked in with the Kevin Mailer mugshot on his shirt, I thought that was an aggressive.
Oh, I was
move.
talking about your answer to my text, actually.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was talking
Well,
about,
dude, you're so sensitive.
What?
Jesus
Oh,
God.
whatever.
What were you saying, Julie?
what if you had you started your own
No.
conglomerate, like your brand, and you had people like Dave and Steve and Blind Mike
Doing their own shows?
Yeah, that you would come on whenever you want.
You think I want to do that and not get paid when I'm retired?
No, not that you wouldn't get paid. That you would get paid all the money. You would be
Julie,
like,
did you hear that 1 minute when he walked to his fucking car
What
earlier
are you
today?
talking about?
well, we weren't prepared for it, Dave.
Everybody could do their own podcast. I'm rooting for everybody. Mike and Dave and whoever, but I'm not.
We'll be with Mudstack by that point, all of us.
You love Mudstack. You think it's like a good idea?
No, I think newsletters are a good idea. I don't
don't think
know how Muck grows it
newsletters
without-
are a good idea.
It's 2023.
No, newsletters are still people like them, in the media
No,
circles. They like that you have them.
Absolutely not.
Nobody reads Mudstack.
if you wanna talk
everybody subscribes to Be Nice because we all like him. Nobody actually
I
reads
subscribe. I've never read
it. Yeah,
it.
nobody's ever read
If you
it.
wanna
I
talk
was
about
on
it-
it. I'm on it for 20 minutes today if you want to hear it.
Oh,
Maybe
I
from a
don't-
consumer
dreadful, but
standpoint,
yeah.
maybe from you and I consuming the email, but media companies like newsletters right now. So it's not a bad thought
Okay.
of him building that.
Yeah, but no one's actually.
Well, who's going to pay him for it if nobody actually reads it?
Nobody.
No, that's the question. How are you going to grow that audience? What do you have to grow that audience? I wish he was doing that while he was on the radio at WEEI. That should have always been happening, but
What, doing a Mudstack?
you should be allowed to do other things and build your platform. Everybody else is fucking writing books on the
I'm
side.
not
doing
even, by
this
the way,
and
I'm not
that.
even sure you're not allowed to. I just think nobody ever.
Nobody did it.
Yeah, I talk about doing live shows. Like Kirk Callahan could have done a live show at the Wilbur, easy, or in
Right.
Maine,
Definitely.
easy.
Definitely.
But we never thought about it because I think Touch and Rich did.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
They did at the Wilbur.
Yeah, I know, and Matty did
Yes.
Ugh.
And he's been doing that for probably 4
long
years.
time,
Yeah, 5 years. maybe.
Yeah. I was texting with him the other day.
You were.
I was texting with all these morning guys now.
I had to listen to the radio on the way here because Sirius, I just re-signed up for Sirius and it wasn't working. And I'm like, and I ran out. Listened to all your podcasts and
There's no other podcast you can listen to.
nothing I really like. I was bored.
One of the great podcasts of all time.
Well, I didn't know about it. Now I'm all in.
Imagine listening to this guy.
Have you listened to the new seasons of Cold?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cool. I don't know. Somebody recommended a Succession podcast this week at work when I was out, and I was like, I could just read this on AV Club.
I'm trying to see the podcast I subscribe to. Ready? Here we go. If you're interested, I'll start at the bottom. This one hasn't been on since 2020. I could probably get rid of it. It's a podcast series about different albums that came out in 1991. Probably wouldn't like that. It's a podcast called The Case I subscribe to. It's been a while since the last episode of that, Dave. Last episode is entitled A Noble Failure, which is kind of funny. It is funny. Rock Docs about rock documentaries. Dave and Dave Unchained, the Van Halen podcast. And the runner-up is where they focus on people who didn't win the Academy Awards. This Week in Baseball History. Hit Parade, which is a music chart podcast. The Rewatchables. Lights, Camera, Barstool.
Is it actually the rewatchables or is it Why Are You Laughing?
Oh, God, no, I wouldn't subscribe to that. A box office podcast, which I like, the B.O. Boys, Pat and Clayton. I like these guys. They're kind of sassy. I like them. Tarantino has one. None But the Brave, another music one. My guy, Roger Stroop. Why Are You Laughing? Foreplay. Part of My Take. The Town.
Wow.
What?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
You're using up a lot of your
yeah, something
storage on
happens
that
sometimes
phone.
where it's like a percentage and I have to go delete stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
It takes me like 3 hours. I never understand what's going on. I do not understand it.
Because you're downloading the episode. You're not streaming it, you're downloading it.
Yeah, I figured that out. But even then, I don't know what that means.
I gotta listen to old ones of you. That's the solution.
You're good.
Well, that's all I listen to is you. I listen to the Barstool Rundown and like occasionally other things. Like I listen to anything you're on. So now Spotify will always play Nothing But the Brave, and I'm like, I don't want to hear
None But the Brave.
Nothing But the Brave.
No. The song, this
nothing
podcast
there,
is called
but-
None But. Shut up. None But the Brave is the name of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
That's a song, None But the Brave by Bruce.
Okay.
So
Well, I
Nothing
listened
But
when
the
you
Brave.
were on.
Which
but
are what did you say?
What?
Don't criticize Hal and Flynn. Those are my friends. Gee, sorry they're not. Whatever. Guy, they loaded up.
Load it up.
Hello, asshole. Take a few and get out of here. Julie's very busy. Hello.
Kirk, I
Jesus.
had to go to a full Catholic Latin Mass wedding the other day, and I just wanted to call in and say the drip's wife is a cunt.
Okay, thank you. I don't disagree with that. I don't think anybody disagrees with that, right? What did you think of that?
I couldn't believe she was trying to convert you over the phone to
Very strange. People are very strange.
Very weird. Just like leave.
Yeah, go for it yourself. Knock yourself out. But what are you doing?
Also, I don't know. I have a real problem with a lot of people I know are religious, and I have no problem with that. But like, the Catholic Church is filled with pedophiles.
Yeah, no shit. It never stops. It still is. It never stops.
They just closed the diocese in Norwich, Connecticut.
I saw that. And Albany, they're going to shut down. Like, it doesn't stop.
It's not like she wrote a letter, then you called her.
Dave, she wrote. It's weird to write another human being a letter to tell them.
I know, but if you believe in that, you want to try to you're trying to educate somebody, but she didn't pester you after the
This is
fact.
a weak
or anything.
defense. This is a weak defense. Stop.
I just don't think it's as weird as we.
You don't think it's weird that she wrote a letter
Yes.
to a podcast host her husband listens to say stop using the Lord's name in vain, and then like have all these religious. I don't even know where it is. All these religious things in it.
Yeah, I'm trying
She's
to.
trying to save your soul.
Yeah. I'm trying to defend her a little bit, but it is.
I'm sure she's a nice
it's something
person.
I would never do, but I can.
I think
yeah.
she's a nice person. I'm just saying. Hello.
Hey boys, Donnie Sadler.
Hey Donnie, how you doing?
Speaking of fedoras, I saw Blind Mike at the Comedy Connection wearing one last week.
God,
you guys
is that
look
true?
good matching together. Yeah, he had a gang of boys with him.
Yeah, he can be kind of a hardo with that. That wouldn't surprise me.
About Big Jack, though, he's got to go to this wake. He's a bad friend if he doesn't.
No,
This is not true. I just think it's
bad friend.
No, I just think that's all kind of like semantics. Like you're going just to pay your respects. If you know that you personally are going to pay respect in your own individual way, what does that all matter? That was my only point.
It's just a question of will you regret it down the line or not. That's all. That's all I was thinking.
That's only he can tell you that.
We'll find. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, I don't have as big a problem with it as other people would probably.
Right. I was shocked that you were very critical right out the gate, but
he's a bad friend. But I mean, that's a different conversation.
Great
friend. I don't know. Such a good friend. Why'd he die? What do we have here? These picks are good so far for me this week, by the way. No one's giving me any credit for it, but so far, so good. Hello. Instead, the golf podcast is all about. Shut up for a second. The golf podcast is now all about controversy and live events and Hannah. Like, you know, I just want to be two guys. You know, Riggs obviously was ripping me last week. Feels like he's back on board.
I think so.
He was very affected by this gossip yesterday.
Did Riggs get a text message from her too?
Well, he was on the thread.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a critical one.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance that Riggs is a double agent on this.
Oh, right.
Like not in a bad way, but when he sees, because they do a million live events, and these guys can't tie their own fucking shoes. Though, 50. We've seen these. They have 50 people there, right?
That's craziness. Yeah.
Like, I think he goes over and is like, I really like Kirk, but like, I get like he's crazy. Don't you think there's a chance of that?
Definitely.
Yeah, and I love Riggs. I mean, it's disappointing.
You guys need to come together and like find that group. I mean, the Barstool Sportsbook channel is in shambles right now.
It's
I mean,
true.
Look what just happened on it.
It's true. I mean, we're giving them content every week.
Every single week live.
Live. Hello.
Question for each of the in-studio people, if I may, Kirk.
Sure, Tim.
And you as well. Cancer guy, would you rather have a recurrence of your cancer or one of Andy Mayo's moles? Julie, your husband is a level 2 sommelier, did you say?
That's correct, Tim.
Is he a level 2 load dropper on your back? And Kirk,
Fair.
Level 4.
who do you have more?
Good for him. What's that?
Who do you have more disdain for, Jerry or your cousin that had the Portuguese food at her wedding? I'll hang up and listen.
Sure. Well, I hate that person because she was part of it. That family treated my mom, and my mom was so nice to them. They were nowhere for her when she was sick. I hate them. That's my cousin Danielle, who is a twat. Oh, that was the only question for me. So you went level 4?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure what the levels. How many levels?
4 is
are
better. There's 4 for sommelier.
No. I'm talking about the other one.
Oh, I mean, I would just use a similar
Oh,
scale.
okay. Fair enough. Okay. Would you rather have one of Andy Mayo's moles or a reoccurrence of your cancer?
Oh, reoccurrence all day.
Yeah,
for sure.
Poor Andy Mayo.
Surgery's much easier than having that thing, and
so is
can't do
dying.
anything
By
with
the
it.
way, honestly, the
Yeah,
worst
exactly.
case. Yeah, no question.
Can't be the beer stud if
Would
I
you
have that
rather-
mole.
You are a cancer guy now. Like that's beer stud is gone. You are a cancer guy. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, is he the first guy in studio to have cancer?
Jerry.
Oh, right, Jerry.
Yeah.
Cancer,
Yeah. We have to do a thing when you're a nice guy. When he dies, we have to do a thing like this. We're like, oh boy, I can't believe it. Like act like we're really worked up.
Well, I mean, it's good for people to think you care.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's get to work. Let's get to work on that script right now. 'Cause I feel like that's going to be in about August. So let's hopefully I'll be on vacation.
Would you rather look like Andy Mayo or be dead?
B. I think.
Yeah, B.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Good morning.
Hey,
Afternoon.
good morning. Hey, what do you find interesting about Julie and Montante? Because they're like, to me, they're like big time Crips.
Right.
What's that? What'd you say, Dave?
Right.
You agree?
Fuck you, Dave.
I like you. Julie plays along. She's a good sport. I never said I found anything interesting about Montante. Have I ever said that on the record?
Definitely helps that Julie's a female. Let's be honest.
Oh, thanks.
What do you mean?
You're a little safer with Julie. Like you like the fact that there's a female who's now comfortable coming in studio. That you're a little safe with Julie, probably.
Safe? We're talking about her loads and her. I mean, yeah, for sure.
You're not as critical as you would be if it were Montante or something.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, there's a double standard.
Yes,
I agree
definitely.
with you. She's a very nice person. It's, once in a while, it's nice to have a nice person.
That's
around.
true. That's
And
true.
she's not afraid. You can say whatever you want to her. She breaks balls. I would say she's definitely the top female Minifan.
Oh, definitely by far.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
I just don't like that she's being taken advantage of at home. But
No, that's an issue.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, listen, that $300 a week coaching baseball is huge. Don't get me wrong, but still, it's an issue.
He was making $5,000 a month.
Coaching baseball?
No, never mind. $5,000 for the
who's he?
season.
Tony La Russa? 5,000. Oh, okay. Well, good for him. I like him. He seems like a nice guy.
I got to ask a question about this load thing, by the way. The back? Why the back?
Again, out of all the options, and by the way, Kate from Barstool said on the rundown that she likes it on the back too.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
But like
yesterday.
Like the stomach, you could wipe it off easier.
That's just.
What'd you say?
It's the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh, well, we're going to find out.
Again,
We're going
maybe
to find out.
it's because my preference is doggy style.
Sure.
That would
doesn't
lead.
change. That doesn't change anything about the cleanup.
Yeah, cleanup is just so
process
much
that you
more
have to go
difficult on
through.
the back.
Maybe he
Kids,
does.
like you just go like
Again,
this.
it's Unless
you're comfortable
face,
with
you
him.
wash it off.
Maybe I just have really long arms.
Maybe
and
he
can't
does. Does
reach
he do
out.
it?
Does he clean it? Does he clean it?
Well,
Yes,
that's
sometimes, yeah.
that's work, Dave. He's not doing that.
All right. I explained this to Dave when we had drinks.
I'm kidding. Come on, you got to take a little ball. Well, you're going to find out the load question for real in about a week and a half. I have Reamer here.
Oh, that's right.
He'll answer that.
Ooh.
Yes, he'll
No,
answer.
that's just my preference. I think it's sexy.
You think it's sexy?
Yeah.
It's just because you don't want to see him because you're so disgusted by him not having a
Well,
job.
don't pile on, cancer guy, for Christ's sakes. I can do it. Kirk Minahan can do it.
He's
I'm the
very
Currently
attractive.
jobless cancer.
He's very attractive?
Yeah.
Oh, what does he look like? Is he a celebrity? Who does he look like?
No, he doesn't look like that. He's Irish.
He's born in Ireland.
No, he's
Irish
he is a
fan.
dual citizen though. But no, he was not born. in
Oh,
Ireland.
okay.
Are you a wine drinker?
Yes.
That's a real like.
I
That's
think you
a
can
great,
skip. You skip a wine. You just say, "Are you a drinker?" She'll say yes. It's
Oh, that's-
alcohol. It's getting consumed.
All right, Kirk.
She drank this morning. Don't
No,
you-
I didn't.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, that's right. That's true. Oh, you'll be at some Mexican place with your grandmother getting bombed tonight. No question.
No, well, I am. My brother, who also likes to drink, has invited me up to his place in Hampton with some of my cousins.
Hampton Beach.
Correct. That's
Okay.
where he lives. To do like a.
He lives in Hampton Beach.
Yep.
he homeless?
No, he has an apartment.
Really? In Hampton Beach?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right.
He works somewhere near there. I forget what town.
And you have a Little League game to get to, right?
That's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna go on like a scavenger hunt / pub crawl.
You have a Little League game tomorrow?
Not for me. My one of my cousins in the Minifan chat. His son Wyatt is playing baseball.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay.
Oh, he told me the name, but Amherst. Go Amherst.
Go Amherst. Yeah,
Twins.
Harry's got a big game tomorrow. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, speaking of big games, I was up at Lincoln Field on Sunday in Lexington. And I got to tell you, I was watching too many people in there, fucking dogs walking around the field. Get them out of there.
I run there a lot. Yeah, I'm sure you saw sort of the trail behind it, kind of. I run there.
Yeah.
I'll run there they'll make every third run for me. I'll run through there, and in the morning it is. That's famously where I took a shit. It was right, not far from there. Yeah, that's where. Yeah, it was.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It's
someone's
a whole
yard.
scene.
Like
No, I would do that though.
It's yeah. And the last thing I noticed, well, my kid noticed, is that somebody took a shit in the urinal in the men's room, and that would just left me bad taste in my mouth for
that's bad.
So
yeah,
maybe you can work on that.
All right, thank you. I'll work on not shitting in the urinal. I can promise you I've never done that, to my knowledge. Although when I was drinking, that's definitely possible.
Have you ever taken a shit outside?
I just did. I did when I was
Like,
running.
in the park. Like,
what do you mean?
I don't think I ever have.
He wiped it with the sock and left it on the road. I think Tim found it.
Tim did find it, yeah.
Gross.
It's not something most people have done.
Well, no,
It's not
like
a
even
regular.
camping when I was
A runner's
kid.
life is different though.
Yeah.
If you're a couple miles out and there's nowhere around, you're dead. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, or golfers.
Yeah, I've done that golfing.
Yep.
Or camping.
I don't go camping.
Ever?
No.
How far do you usually run?
I run 5 miles every day this year. I'm going to run 5 miles every day.
Trying to pick it up, and it's terrible.
It's tough. It's a tough scene. It's not easy especially if you're starting. For guys, yeah, it's tough. Guys like Dave, it's impossible.
Mintzy did really well. R.I.P.
Yeah, but Mintzy's much lighter than Dave.
Yep.
That's the problem. Dave-O, we call him. Hello.
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 Hello. Why Mike looks really different without a hat on.
I can kind of see it. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear he has cancer. Jeez, what a way to ruin Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it's true.
Julie,
Yes.
you're beautiful.
Oh, that's
Thank
nice.
you.
She's a lovely lady. That's true.
All the stories you tell about the load on your back and stuff, that makes me go crazy.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what I'm here for.
That's nice.
But you look so wholesome, so kind of, it's like two different people.
I am a Gemini.
Yes. Good call.
That's that.
What?
That is that.
It's a good one. They load up?
They're loaded up.
Okay, we'll take one or two more.
Hey, Kirk, how you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. Question and a comment, if that's okay.
Okay.
So my comment is, I was listening this morning, and out of all the years I've listened to you, I don't think you've sounded any older than you did this morning when you were trying to buy the tickets.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As the countdown was going down, you were asking Dave if the screen was just going to disappear. That was probably the oldest you've ever.
Yeah. Oh no, there's no question. No, I'm an old man. I don't run away from this though. You know that, Carl. I'm an old man. I don't. I look old. I'm old.
Well, no,
I'm an old guy. What do you want me to do? I'm an old man.
Well, you don't look old. No, you look good for your 48. You look good, Kirk. But just when you said, is it going to disappear when the screen?
Look,
when
like Julie just said, there are two
two.
Julies. Okay, there are two Kirk Minahans. There's the guy who struggles how they get a thing on the phone, and then if you're at Plymouth, you're going to see a fucking rock star. There are two Kirk Minahans. You know, I can't be that person all the time. We don't be stripping around here, cancer guy. No, we don't need that.
I mean, kind of.
You don't need that, Julie. You're fine. You get your grandmother for that. She's fine.
We could have both you guys strip at the Plymouth show.
That's true. That's true. Yes. If I strip, will you strip, Julie?
Oh, that's so tempting.
I'll be doing none of that at the Plymouth show. I'm an old man.
Will you at least like strip to the same level that you did in Portland? Because that was.
This is really inappropriate. It's making me uncomfortable, Julie. Jesus. I got a squirt in the eye there, for Christ's sakes. Jesus. I think you're just being, it's like watching an old man think, you don't need that in your life. It's fine. It's fine. Dave will do it. How's that?
I'll be fit by then. Does he have a question?
A lot of rolls all over the place.
Yeah. What was that?
Calm down.
Yeah. He doesn't have much time left, Dave. Let him get his shots in. All right. Thanks for the call, buddy. One more.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. This is Dave Cullinan's burner account on Twitter, Boston Radio Watch. Got a load of this week in 1996. Mariah Carey went to number 1 on the U.S. charts with Always Be My Baby, which is a song Kathy Cullinan sings to Baby Dave while making Sunday breakfast. Send tweet.
Wasn't Justin going to call in?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, shit. What happened to Justin?
Whenever you want.
Let's close with Justin.
All right. Let me call.
Thank you, Julie. Dave's doing Dave's job for him. Call brought to you by this minute, by the way, sponsored by Miltons, a store for men. Men. Go to Miltons.com. There are 3 fine locations: South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and of course, Cancer Guy also.
Burlington Mall.
Their newest location, the Burlington Mall. You should go swing by there.
I was thinking about it.
You should do it. Go over there. Yeah, Colleen will take you. He'll take you for lunch.
Sure.
Miltons.com. Great. Buy one, get one free. Suit event going on. Do you have any weddings this year or no?
Yeah, at my cousin's wedding in July.
Where's that?
Loon Mountain.
Oh, are you dreading that or no?
No,
You're like a social person. You're like a happy person.
I am. I like doing stuff and seeing my family. I get along with most of my family.
Is that true? That's nice. Jeez. How about you with your family?
I get along with my family. Yeah.
No issues with your mom. She didn't starve you or
no
whatever, rape you. Like what's his face? No. What was his
Poor
name?
guy.
What was his name? The guy with the mom. The fucking guy with the mom.
Cheeks.
Oh,
Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Yeah, Cheeks.
We heard from him at all or no?
No, not lately.
Poor Cheeks.
Disappeared after we threatened to call his mother.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Still call his mom though.
Yeah. Well, she called you, right?
She did. I was just returning the call. If that were to happen, I would be returning her call.
Well, Milton's is bringing you the entertainment. Do we have imaging for this, Dave?
We sure do.
Let me hear.
From Hollywood to Hollyweird, right now, the entertainment news you need. Here's J-Rock.
Hey, what's going on?
On the Kirk Minahan Show, on the KMS Network.
Popular TikToker Bobby Moody, who posts family-friendly content with his wife and 3 daughters, died at 46 of an apparent suicide. The latest installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, opens today. Starring Chris Pratt and directed by James Gunn, the sci-fi superhero is expected to top $250 million at the box office at its opening weekend. Pop-punk band Blink-182 kicked off the first leg of their worldwide tour yesterday in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is the first tour since 2015 with founding member Tom DeLonge back with the band. Noted singer/actor Jamie Foxx remains in critical condition almost 1 month after suffering a medical complication. His family is asking the public to pray for Jamie at this time. I am Justin Sell with your Entertainment Minute, brought to you by Miltons. Now back to the show.
Thank you, J-Rock.
Interesting.
The Jimmy Foxx story is very under the radar, by the way. I saw somebody the other day tweet out prayers for him. I was like,
medical complication.
I don't know.
What?
Do we know what's going on?
No, they have not said what's going on whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like that music, though.
What should we do next? What should Justin do next for a minute? I think it should get weirder.
Business is tough to do.
Business is tough to do.
Yeah.
Politics is tough.
Yep. There's no politics minute, really. Those are like commentaries.
How about would somebody reach out for maybe a relationship advice question to ask J-Rock? He can answer it like in a little quick segment.
I could ask Annie type thing.
Yeah. You could do that, right?
You should do it. Just have him do a War of the Roses.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see if there's somebody out there has a question about love or whatever for J-Rock. I don't know.
All right.
Like Delilah.
Yeah, she's still going strong.
I heard her last night. I'm shocked. I used to listen to that in middle school.
Oh yeah, she's still
like
going.
25 years, and she sounds exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
No voice problems.
No, good for her. All right, so Sunday we are at the 5K. If you haven't signed up yet, you can go sign up day of. We'll be there. We'll be hanging out after, taking pictures, talking, answer questions, whatever you want. Julie will be there as well, the real star of the show, right?
I will have my camera out to take their pictures for them.
I probably will too.
Yeah.
But people ask me, hey, can I take a picture? I'm sure I'll take a picture. Yeah, that's fine. Nobody want to take a picture of me or you.
Yeah.
Julie.
I want to take a picture.
Sure. Have we never taken a picture together?
We have. Yeah, we did at the Portland show.
How come your brother was too chicken shit to call in?
I don't know. Did you give him the number?
I sure did.
I think my other brother scared him off it.
Oh.
Jim scared Midge.
Oh. Not the brother.
Not the Minifan.
No, the one who was
younger.
The one who was at the show in Portland.
The one who was not at the show in Portland wanted to call in.
Gotcha, yeah. But the one who was at the show in Portland, what's his name?
Jim.
Okay, yes. He was the one who liked what's her face.
No, my cousin Tommy liked Bree.
Oh, Bree. Right. The last time you were here was with Bree, right?
That's right.
Yeah. She booked any time in the future, Dave?
She is not. No,
okay.
No.
So we have that Sunday, and then I don't know what our schedule is next week. Do you? We have the Hater Show Wednesday.
Yep.
Mike went Monday. I don't know. I know we have Alex and Mutt the week after.
Okay.
I don't know.
Don't you have another guest next week?
Oh, do you?
Dave Reamer?
I know I had some.
Reamer's the week after that.
Yeah, is next week the 12th? I did have somebody for the 12th.
Oh, you did? Who you have?
I forget the name.
Is that the other podcast guy?
Oh, it's the guy. Is the guy who pitched the podcast?
Not yet. I have to
right.
schedule with him. I do because you have to schedule with him. But
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see. Okay. And then promote your podcast. What is it? Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's Drinking Alone with Friends.
Drinking Alone with Friends.
Yep.
Okay. Go
It's
subscribe.
found everywhere.
It's available everywhere.
Everywhere.
People are listening to it?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we have a couple hundred listeners every 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Better than Clemmer and Walker.
Yeah. We have a Patreon
sure.
as well, too, if you guys want to go over there and subscribe.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we do like bonus episodes over there.
How much are you fleecing these people for this?
$1 a month or up to.
Oh, is it really?
I think the highest is like $25.
Is anybody doing $25 a month?
No.
Are people subscribing?
Yeah.
How much are you making off that?
I think it's like, a couple dollars a month. It was enough over the course of doing it for 2 years. It was enough to pay for most of a trip for us to go to Asheville. Because
cool.
Asheville's one of like the beer meccas of the country.
Oh, so the whole show went?
Yeah, the three of us went down there.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Well, someone lives in North Carolina.
Yeah, so it kind of made that drive easier. But I mean, it did pay for the Airbnb.
How the hell do you know that?
Pre-show banter, led by Dave.
Talking.
Gotta get him warmed up. Get him warmed up.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
It's Dave. He's the chatty one.
Is he really?
Yeah.
So he just yaps away?
Yeah, I will say that
He's
the
friendly.
vetting process to get in here.
Tough, huh?
Yes, super tough.
Yeah, I mean, this guy could be
Very tough.
could literally be a serial killer. Probably is.
It can protect us. I got a little extra added weight just for protection. So,
How about Steve yesterday?
Yeah.
Should I be packing or not packing? Did you hear him or not?
I was concerned that he wasn't.
I was stunned that he wasn't.
Yeah.
Jeez, but I don't know. All right. So Sunday. Oh, we're not. Oh, jeez. Oh, but before I go, real quick, what is your take? You both of you on the biggest scam going right now, this lacrosse ticket scam.
Oh, the Mutt scam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's. I find like some of those contests, I think that they're either rigged or not real.
That feels rigged. I think I would not be surprised if somebody in that circle. It's like the Can police. Like,
boy. Yeah.
I could see that. That's a good theory.
They advertise it up to $5,000, and it's just like the president just saying, "Oh yeah, I won."
Oh, you think it's like a kickback?
Yeah. Well, I think they just pick like the president's wife won, and they're like,
right.
The money goes away.
Well, I mean, how much extra do you think they raised by the publicity that Mutt gave them on this show? So who do you think is likely?
Oh, you'll get
getting
something.
the
He needs it. You think so?
Yep.
But it's limited tickets. It's only $10, or it's only 10 tickets per kid.
That's what they say.
That's what he says.
Yeah. They're not turning down money over there at Chelmsford Lacrosse.
No, Mutt's not running a scam either. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. He's so nervous about this stupid race this weekend too. Meanwhile, I'm not kidding. Like 4 horses have died this week at Churchill Downs. Have you seen this? Yes.
Yeah, heard you say that.
They're dying left and right. And Mutt's like, oh, I'm not paying attention to that. Oh, you're not? That's all you care about is horse racing.
Why are they dying, do you know?
Now call Mutt real quick.
They banned a trainer this week too. For
Really?
life. Yeah.
For that?
For something. I saw it yesterday. They were like,
You're raping a horse or something?
They banned him for life from Churchill Downs.
Jesus.
Is he murdering the horses?
This idiot will not answer the phone, I bet.
No, he's probably driving to Mohegan, staying the night.
That's what he told me. He's like, I'm driving up today. I'm like, why? The race is Saturday. Like, you live an hour away from there. He is fucking swerving all over 395 right now.
I was just going to say, Mutt's a drinker, right?
Drinker? Puts you to shame. I told you I wouldn't answer. I know this guy like the back of my fucking hand. Phony. Anyway. Yeah, but I don't know. They get treated so poorly, these horses.
That's horrible.
I know.
If the ground's soft, like they could just...
They break their leg, they shoot them. It's
Yeah.
like over. They can't because the pain's too much.
I feel, that's so sad.
We went up to Saratoga once, and a horse died on the track, and they just bring out a black curtain.
Yeah, they cover up and they shoot him.
Raise it up, and
bang.
No, seriously?
I think they injected it, this one and let it die. But
I feel like there's a lot of horse lovers that would just take them.
But I think if a horse has a broken leg, I think they're so past it. I don't know. Kate loves horses, so I don't know that. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Are you a horse guy, Dave?
No, I'm not.
I love horses.
You do, yeah? You ever ride them or no?
Oh, several times. Not like I never was trained to ride them,
Yeah.
but I've done it many, many times.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. So Sunday, the stupid 5K. Oh, not stupid. Good 5K. It's a good charity. It's a great 5K. There's going to be tension in the air, too, if you like that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah? You don't give Jerry a piece of your mind. Leave him
I
alone.
won't.
Yeah,
but what if he comes at you?
Do you think there's any chance of that happening, Dave?
No, there's not.
Nah, he's kind of
he's
a
running
pussy,
and then he's walking somewhere else. He's not going straight. We'll be straight, and he's going the other way.
Yeah, as he does in his private life.
Yeah.
Very
That
true.
makes a lot of sense.
That would explain everything. Thanks for coming in, guys. Julie, I'm sure we'll see you soon. You're welcome back anytime, Cancer Guy. Good luck with that battle against cancer.
Thank you.
You feel like it's going well?
I think
When's your
so.
next trip to Houston?
July.
July is your next show. What a beautiful time to be in that.
It's going to be
god-awful city, the worst city in America.
It is.
It's actually the worst city in America. I'm glad it's helped you out, but it's just so big.
It's
and like no personality to it.
It's big. It's hot. It smells.
Yeah, it's just huge. You ever been there, Dave?
No.
Terrible. We're not doing it in Houston.
No.
It stinks.
You
I
never
have
know.
to go there next
Things
week.
could take you to Houston. You never know.
What does that mean?
Maybe people are connected to Houston. Who knows?
Shut up, Dave. All right, go. We'll talk to you Monday. Goodbye.